Welcome everybody
Outrageous.
to the Toivoan Sea Dogs. A couple things before we do get started today. If you know someone who wants to play a GMR game or in D&D in general, let me know so that we can get them on the wait list and get them involved. All of our campaign groups are really full at the moment, but we will be doing some one-shots soon, so if you're interested in those, send me a message so we can get you involved. You have a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel. The YouTube's got all the archives. The Twitch has the most recent VODs for the last 60 days. Got tons of short clips. I'm sorry? What was that? You muted yourself. Oh, muted yourself. Oh. Anyway, check out the archives, the podcasts, all the short clips, the GM tips, etc. Go check all that out. We also have a clip contest going on where if you toss a clip or timestamp in the clip contest channel, you'll be automatically entered to win a prize at the end of the month. We're going to be giving away a really cool piece of art at the end of this month. So if you're interested in getting a piece of art of your character or of another character, toss a clip or timestamp in that Discord channel. The more entries you put in, the more chances you have to win. Let's go ahead and get you guys started because it's time to play some D&D. We have everyone back this week, which is awesome. We love having everyone here. And we've got tons to cover today. All right. Well, you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa and are currently on the hunt for an individual named Ekmenos. Your last known location for him was at a cove up here in northern Shu, where you guys have been sailing after having collected a ship that you have titled the Whispering Tide.
The Whispering Eye.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. Sorry, I forgot I was.
The light is off.
One of those days, huh? One of those days.
Dude, I think I'm muted and I'm live. I think I'm live and I think I'm muted. Like that's the day we're having. It's backwards day. That's what it is.
Been there.
It's backwards day.
I have been there, and it's unfortunate sometimes. Fortunately, your microphone stays at your computer, and we don't have to listen to you go to the bathroom.
Oh my god, yeah,
that has
be...
happened to a player before.
I actually wouldn't be. I don't know if I'd be embarrassed. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, all right. Well, as you guys are sailing north, you guys are aboard your ship, and we left with Criella and Athana down in the cargo hold, having a moment discussing their sisters. After all, you have a sister.
A sister.
Perhaps she can be twisted to the dark side of the force.
Do it.
What?
Give it.
Astrid, like mines.
So, Athana has just asked Criella to tell her about her sister.
I thought about everything except rehearsing this, except rehearsing the acting. So let me just.
Yep. Getting back in the groove.
Yeah. So, my sister. Her name was Shaima. I think you would probably pronounce it Shima. She was she was brilliant. I may have had wanderlust and strength and agility, but she inherited the acumen my father had. She would have grown up. She would have grown up to do so much good. Or just have been a very prolific merchant.
I was waiting on if she had more to say.
No. Sorry. You go ahead.
Did you favor a trade in particular?
Did you ask her favorite trade? I'm sorry.
Did she have a favored trade? Something she did for a profession?
I mean, she wasn't really old enough to have a trade other than just no, she did. Kriela smiles, like she begins beaming, and her eyes become a little bit watery. She had a fondness for tailoring. I remember on my 15th birthday, she had made this little monkey out of scraps of cloth and linen she could find. Honestly, it didn't look all that good, but the feeling, the thought. He and Krayla sort of goes silent.
Did she go up to many adventures? Did you cause trouble for your parents like Lindra did for mine?
No, she. I don't want to make it sound. I don't want to make it sound like she was perfect, but compared to me, she basically was. The way she got in trouble were more taking things without asking. And adventures. I do remember one time I took her out to the tree. We had a big hill near the estate. At the top of the hill nearby, there is I don't know what kind of a fruit tree it was. It was one of those that bore fruit like once a decade or so. Rarely. How it still exists beyond me, but I took her up there, helped her up into the tree, and oh my lord, the view! You could peer all the way down to the village. That was close, but still pretty far off for us. You could even see as far as the ocean. Barely make out the small dots of ships. The small dots of ships moving on the river, moving on the ocean. She goes quiet again, but then she sort of turns. She turns to you. Her eyes still watery. Athana, does it ever stop hurting?
And Athan looks down. No, I don't believe it will until I know they are safe.
Yeah. Well, at least we can make sure that your siblings. She turns slightly away from you. Your siblings are still returned, unharmed.
I appreciate that.
Don't mention it, the cruel gift of knowing what it is, where the cruel gift of loss is, you know how much it hurts. But, I think the shouting have subsided. They're probably done upstairs. You want to go up again?
She gets her feet. Let us hope they haven't torn each other's heads off me.
Turns and heads off.
Yes.
Cool. Great. As she heads off, are you going to be joining her going upstairs, Criella?
Yeah, after a moment, I think we sort of, the camera lingers, maybe even turns around to capture Krayla from the front. And she wipes away, a little bit of tears, a few tears that have rolled down her cheeks. Sort of getting, back to the I don't know what to say it other than, okay, that was that. Gotta put on my brave face. And then she follows behind Ithana.
Okay. As the two of them emerge from below decks, we check on the rest of the party. Tyron, where are you at the moment? After the heated exchange that just happened 30 minutes ago.
Tyron's down in the galley.
Down in the galley cooking?
Yep, he's down in the galley trying to make supper for everybody.
Very good.
Aggressively chopping.
Aggressively chopping all of the meat and vegetables, yes.
Understood. Merrick, where are you? At the helm?
At the helm, looking a little chewed up, but yeah.
Okay. Nayana?
Yep, she's standing there with him after she did a circuit around the ship and the deck, just checking on everything, just because the routine is calming.
Sure. Valrath and Astrid, where are you?
I think Astrid is up in the crow's nest, last I remember.
Mm-hmm.
She was, and after I would say after about 30, 45 minutes, she's gonna hate the fact that she doesn't have her breastplate with her, and she's gonna go climb down the rigging and start heading that direction to get it.
And Valrath will find her at that point in time.
Cool. So Valrath, you find your wife.
Come here, Tempest. Get a breath. Let's calm the storm. I know it got heated there for a minute. I'm here, and you know it. I didn't expect today to go, or at least that exchange to go as well as it did. I'm almost proud of him.
She looks at him incredulously.
I almost thought Ekmenos would be a common denominator, a unifier, a forcing point to enable the crew to work together. It just wasn't happening fast enough. It needed a catalyst. It needed a push. It needed a driving force. Because up until this point in time, we were a series of individuals. And up there, even if it was geared towards me, it's the first time that I had seen some type of cohesion among the crew. It's the forge that's happening. But with every strike on the anvil with every interaction of the hammer. There's a trial, there's a tribulation, there's stress at work. Just like gold is not refined without heat, without application of force, without the removal of the impurities, so too must this rough band go through its own trials and tribulations, even if it is geared towards me, in order for them to be ready for Akmenos. I'm content with being the devil they know, the harsh hand that forces that cooperation, since there seems to be no true catalyst up to this point. You and I both know that Akmenos will show no mercy. We must be ready. We don't have the same time frame that you and I had. Slow, deliberate, repetition, patience, step by step, dedicating what is necessary to make this thing accomplish. It takes a hard hand, and you may not agree with my methodologies, but I know you see it. But with you, you see what's really there, don't you? It's been many years together, hasn't it? Though I almost wonder, earlier today, what was your decision-making process?
You ask me that. You say all these things, and
Water. Come on.
By the way, whatever music you're playing in the background, I don't think I've heard it before. I really like it. It's got a nice little feel to it.
About 40 new tracks. Yes.
Yeah, I really like this track. It has a nice chill vibe to it.
Yep. But.
sorry about that, guys. Yeah.
Asher got really choked up by that.
Allergies are great, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's bad right now.
Speaking of which,
I take my medication in the morning. Apparently I need to take it twice a day. Okay. I'm okay.
Didn't mean to take your breath away.
Wow.
You did get her choked up.
Yeah, I did.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna cough quite a bit for the next few minutes. Sorry.
Out there.
So she's gonna look at him again and be like, gotta get back in character because that was not fun. Okay. My methodology was hoping, trusting, relying on my crew that they were gonna make sure that I wouldn't continue to sink. I saw no other choice at that point. And you would have done the same. But they left me. And I was unprepared. But you say that you're the hammer and the forge and all these things. But there's more than one way to teach. And you know that. No, we do not have the time. But nobody learns the same way. And instead of seeing an anvil, a hammer, heat, I see clay that can be molded when you, yes, apply the right pressure. That clay are our crewmates, and they can become strong. Yes, we are short on time. But instead of being that anvil and hammer and forge, as you like to call yourself, even when you are crafting the finest blade, you still have to fold the metal to create strength. And you have to do it carefully, because if you are not careful, you will create a crack when when there is heat applied. I am afraid that you have created that crack, one that has made this blade of a crew weak. Find another way. Because right now, I don't think we can withstand the pressure.
I see you holding the weight of trying to keep everyone together. I see you trying to be the glue that prevents the separations, and I see how much it bears down upon you. If you've got a better method, given the time constraints that we have, I am all ears. But we're days from that interaction.
Instead of poking, teach. For example, Cruella wants to learn the oh Lord, I can't remember the name of it. GM, help me.
The Chiron.
Yeah, it's the meditation, the with the sword that just totally Iaido.
Yeah, the
I
sword
think
kata?
Mikata?
it's the one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Kata,
one.
Yeah.
But it actually, yeah, that one. It just totally left me. I was having a moment.
Mhm.
Cruella is wanting to learn that. She asked, and I am willing to teach. The best way to teach is help with the form of the basics. You have seen Isana with a dagger. Yes, she is more of a caster, but she likes to be up there. Teach her how to use it. It might help her, especially since it's her brother's. Right now, we need bonds that are forged with trust. And what better way than to help? You and you're one of the best people I know of with the blade. Spar with Merrick. Spar with Nyana. Spar with those that are willing to learn. Make others stronger. Help them. Teach. Because right now, you're not.
I hear you. We'll see what the opportunities provide.
Sometimes you're going to have to make those opportunities, like it or not, and swallow the quips about the ship, Tamaric? He knows, and I'm certain he's beat himself up over it. Enough. You don't need to add to it.
And it needs to be numb before we engage with Akmenos, because who's going to be the first one to point that out?
You may have broken him already. Build the trust that you have.
We'll see.
If we're not together as a group, as a team, as one unit, then we'll never get a chance to get Akmenos.
Which is why I said that it's almost proud of them, their cohesion when up on the deck.
I see us divided. Mend it.
Easier said than done.
That's your doing.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know that it is.
Do you really think that?
Absolutely.
She shakes her head. You really don't see it, do you?
Oh, I know I have a role. I know I've played a part. But no, I do not own all of it.
Not saying you have. What I am saying is this big fight that we just had.
I think it was cathartic.
I do not. I have done everything I can to keep this group together, as you have stated. It is the only way to get to Akmenos, and you know it.
The fact that they had that emotional response on the deck shows that they care, that there's a passion there that's lit a fire within them. To me, I see that as a starting point.
But I see the emotion as a stumbling block, because they will use that emotion in battle and get themselves killed. They have to be smart. You need to teach them to be smart. And the way that you have been doing it is not working.
So what would that approach be?
Sparring. But instead of spar with me. Much like we would back in the day. However,
In the quad in your family's place?
we do it up on the ship, on the deck. I would make a mistake, you would teach. And sometimes I would get the upper hand. Sometimes.
Those were some fun bruises.
But teach a different way.
Whenever you're ready.
She grabs her breastplate and cinches it on. And she looks at Valrath.
Here, if you don't move this strap, it's going to pinch.
And she just, once she gets it on, she's like, there's no time like the present.
After you, Tempest. Let's work out some of that storm inside of you.
Watch it.
Gladly. Right behind you.
She'll roll her eyes and head towards the ship. The center of the ship. Away from masts and stuff like that. And prepare to spar.
Very well. Liana and Merrick, you guys watch as they're squaring up. Briella and Ithana, you've just emerged and see Astrid and Valrath about ready to spar. Iron, you still in the galley?
Oh yeah, Chiron actually broke the blade on his knife because he cut so hard. I did the athletics roll I did was for how he was going to cut through what he was working, and he cut so hard he broke the damn blade.
Okay. All right. Does anyone want to do anything about Valrath and Astrid about to fight?
Merrick
point-
is absolutely disinterested.
Very
Chiron
good.
doesn't see it because he's down in the galley.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Nana's at the map table near the helm, and she's just kind of leaned over. She's looking at the map. She looks up, but just expressionless. But she's watching.
They're probably hoping Astrid's going out there to kick his ass.
Merrick's just paying more
Nice.
attention to sailing.
All right. So, yes.
Krell would probably actually go
To watch.
not over to them, but yeah, basically over to watch. She might take a small kick with her. I was on the ship, kick it over, roll it on near.
Cool.
I got this mental image of Krail, like, just kind of crouched, like, perched on something while she's watching. I don't know why I got that was the mental image I got.
I mean, she may be a tiefling, but all I see is little gremlins sitting on a barrel.
Right. not sitting, like I said. She's, like, crouching like a... not quite Gollum style, but looks cooler.
Cool.
Yes, delicious.
Tiefling on a keg, perched and watching. Valrath and Astrid. Please roll for initiative.
Guilty gop.
All right, Valrath, you're going first.
Oh no.
As he just took a bite of a donut or something.
You bring enough for the
Maria's
class.
cookies, they're fantastic.
Ah,
Questions, Dan?
Barath will draw his sword because he's not going to use the long sword right now. We'll bring it up and do a jouster's salute. Bring it back down to his side. And say, after you, my dear. Let's dance.
all right. So, as the two of you have at it, we could go for several rounds, but it's more fun to just roll dice here. So, can I get each of you to roll D100s? See who rolls better for this sparring match. Valrath is doing better than average.
I
Astrid
suck.
is not.
Can we use an inspiration on that?
No.
Damn.
Not a D20.
Use
roll.
my
She's just-
inspiration because I would
She's
love to
just
see her kick
she's
Valrath's
just
ass.
angry. She's very angry right now. And when she's angry, you know, is this what concludes the fight, GM?
Yes.
Just okay.
The instructor
that-
is the instructor in this case.
So she looks at him and she says, "This is what I'm talking about. I am angry. I let my emotions get the better of me. And because of that, I failed. Again. Find another way."
Man, those eyes.
But you are right in regards to I'm sloppy. I have not been training the way that I need to be. So what do I do now?
Let it out. Let it go. Let it fuel your concentration. Let it drive your focus. But never forget the basics, the foundations. use that muscle memory, that tried and true. And when all else fails you, play dirty.
GM, I'm gonna send you a message.
Sure.
Me when secrets are shared.
Here we go.
Secrets are my friend.
Secrets are my friend.
Okay, for some odd reason, that's not going through. Hold on.
Okay. If you send it through the Discord.
It does
Sure.
kind of suck.
Want to do that? Can I get your sleight of hand check, please? Good.
Okay, and he says he is okay with this, for the record.
Cool. So in that case, let's see if you manage to pull it off.
Can I roll an inspiration on that one?
You can. Good. Master's
I
inspiration.
really
That's
need an
great.
inspiration on this one.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you feeling
That one.
inspired? You're
There you
feeling
go.
pretty inspired.
Oh, feel free. Go ahead.
Okay, so with that, when he says play dirty, she just drops and does one of those crouch spins and takes his feet out from underneath him and makes him hit the deck.
Cobra Kai would be proud. Sweep the leg.
And she says she comes up, walks up to him, gets down on one knee, and says, "Play dirty." Noted. Gives him a kiss, and then walks to the side of the ship. Have we had like a short rest or anything like that? Not yet.
Not since
I thought.
not since the argument.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a
well,
short rest then, and that was it.
Okay, I didn't click that, so let me.
That's fair. What
do
time
that
of the day
real-
is it by this point?
At this point, it's going to be mid-afternoon, almost dinner time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Kyron was making dinner when you broke the knife.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
she, after that, she just kind of walks to the edge of the ship and just, again, looks over the edge and just kind of, she's itching to cast Find Steed, but she can't do that yet, not till after a long rest. So she's just gonna watch over the water until that does happen, until she can.
Not to butt in, but are you done with the thing?
Yep.
Okay. Criella would probably come up. Magnificent showing. I just forewarning. After we've had dinner, I want all of the crew. You too? We need to meet together after the dinner
Understood.
to have a talk about underwater tactics.
Yeah,
I'll go tell the others.
that'd be a good idea.
And then Criella goes.
Briella
Together,
just-
here
oh,
after-
there you are.
Oh.
Go ahead. repeat
Criella
that.
goes. That's it. She's gone.
Yeah, we heard Criella goes.
Oh. Apparently, my internet said no and then rejoined.
Creella goes, and then Creella went.
Creella goes.
Really goes. Really goes bye
And then
bye.
and then she returns.
I mean, Creella does go, and she's going to attack everyone. No. Click this button to rejoin. Curse you, internet. There. Yeah, after that, Creella goes sort of over to Athana, Merrick, Nyana, sort of just being like, and also Chiron, of course. He's like, huh, where's Chiron? And then goes downstairs. But to the others, she's like, hey, listen, after dinner, I want us all to come together in the galley. We need to have a talk about how we handle things, like, because sort of the gist she gives is we can't make sure that nobody else is gonna not get pulled overboard. We need to all be like have in mind what we need to do for that. And then she goes down to Chiron. Chiron, you said you broke your blade. What's Chiron doing now after he broke his blade before Creella comes in?
He's just gonna find another knife. When he breaks his blade, he's gonna try to find something else that he can cut with, and he's gonna start. He's gonna continue trying to continue dinner.
Mm-hmm. What did you do with the broken blade? Did you leave that? Did you throw it away in anger?
I probably. Hold on, I guess I probably need to do another athletics roll. Because I would imagine what he would do is throw it, but I'm trying to see if he throws it and it actually sticks into the wall of the galley there. Me. Okay, yeah, no, it just clangs on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, it just clangs on the ground. Okay, so it would be it would be on the side of the ground. The part of the blade that's broken will still be up there on the the block where he's cutting. He would just kind of push it off to the side, and he's using a different knife to cut it with now.
But Creella would put before knock on the door, and then slowly open it. Chiron, do you have a moment to talk?
Yes, though I can't promise how fruitful the conversation will be at the moment, but I can give it a try.
No, I mean, we don't need to talk right now if you don't need to. If you don't want to. Mostly, I just want to bring us all together after dinner in the galley. You heard Astrid herself. She was kind of shaken after what happened with falling overboard and how we all, not intentionally, but basically abandoned her.
Would as the player, I'm asking this: did Creella go down before or after Chiron got up in Valrath's face?
This would be after.
Okay, so she was there to see Chiron go off on Valrath.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so Chiron's gonna just kind of stop, and he's gonna kind of just very forcefully put his hands down on the block where he's cutting, and he's going to just kind of look down for a moment and close his eyes, and he's just going to be like, I don't think there is a hope of bringing everybody together. Not as long as that jerk, Valrath, is among us. I don't know anymore. I used to think that Valrath, maybe he had the best of intentions. I used to think that maybe it was just his assholish way of trying to make us stronger. But now I'm beginning to believe genuinely that Valrath doesn't really give much of a shit about anyone in this crew except for maybe Astrid. And that's about it. And the sad part about it is that Astrid genuinely seems to care for everyone on this crew, while her husband just callously watches everyone do things that he doesn't approve of, including his wife. I don't know that I can suffer this fool much longer myself.
Yeah, this was It was certainly an outburst you all had on the helm. Listen, this is one of those cases where I'm not asking, I am telling. I will drag you all to the galley if I have to. I will not let this petty squabbles get in the way of me getting to Agmenos. You can bet your fucking ass on that. So to get that, we don't need to be friends. We don't even need to like each other, but we need to be a crew. So, meet you in the galley?
Aaron's gonna open his eyes. He's gonna kind of turn his head up at you while he's still kind of propped up against the block, about where he's working on the little counter area. And he's gonna say, "Well, my dear, I hope that maybe you and I would be more than a little bit more than just friends. But maybe the best time to get everyone together is at supper. Maybe we have the conversation, let you lead the conversation, and we talk about it at supper. After all, fellowship at a meal is usually an easier time. I know people are usually most happy when they are eating, and with this leftover of the sea serpent meat, that succulent meat, he's just gonna kind of close his eyes and kind of shake his head back and forth, kind of as he's looking up, almost kind of like in a dreamlike state as he's talking about it. He's gonna be like, maybe that can be the bonding agent for us to all talk, and maybe we talk a little bit more when Vareth's got his mouth full of food, so he's not able to interrupt anyone."
You bring up a very good point. I forgot we can even talk shop during dinner. I had an old captain.
Yes.
I had an old captain that drilled into his crew that no shop was talked during dinner. Dinner was for you to enjoy yourself in the short respite you had between sleeping and doing work, so you needed to enjoy it. I guess I kind of forgot that, oh yeah, we can actually bring that back.
Yes, absolutely. And another thing to talk about, I know I don't talk about this much, but I have studied quite a bit on military strategy and tactics. Is one of my passions. Something I've been thinking a lot about, and this is something else that has me a little pissed off with Valrath. We are not far away, I would imagine, from the Abyssal Shelf. Maybe only a matter of days. I'm certain that Valrath, with his thought processes, he has a bit of a military mindset himself. I don't know if he realizes that or not, but I would imagine he's probably thinking along the same lines as I am about this. But if we are going to fight together in just a few days, there needs to be some catalyst, some moment, something that pulls us back together once again, to where we can actually all fight as one unit instead of as individual units. Maybe dinner is the opportunity to introduce that topic, that subject, and just kind of pick everyone's brain on where they are sitting, so we all have a game plan and a strategy, as it were, to understand where we are going to go from here.
Not to demean you, but there's not much else. There's no real other way to say this than, I honestly don't care if we are a unit. I see where you're coming from. Don't get me wrong. I see where you're coming from. Us actually being able to cooperate would be fantastic. But what I'm going for is more just listen. When we go overboard, whoever, we need to stick together instead of like trying to all swim off. And if someone gets dragged off, it should be either me or Nyana who goes and gets them.
Chiron's going to put his finger up on your lip for a second. He's going to be like, my dear, you are saying exactly the same thing I am. I think we have one mind here.
Oh. Then your intelligence outshined mine.
He's got you pinned
Kyron's
against
gonna-
the door right now, Criella, with his finger on your lips.
Mhm.
And he's also going to place his other hand on the side of your cheek, just kind of caressing the side of your face and the bottom of your jaw.
Are you saying you want to go again? Because dinner's right around the corner. I don't know about you.
I think that we probably would need some form of sustenance before we engage in that again.
Pity.
But I would definitely be up for maybe afterwards, where we can take our time,
Mm.
not be rushed.
Wanted to take it slow. You're one of those people. I see. Well,
I didn't say take it slow. I said take our time.
is this another one of those cases where are you still is your finger still against your lips?
No, he would have taken his finger down by this point.
Otherwise she would have bit it. Not like playfully. It's just like, why's your finger still there? That's an awkwardly a long amount of time.
Yep.
But yes, definitely. During dinner we can have the talk. Then afterwards, you and I can have another talk.
Yes, well, if there's any angst, anxiety, anger, as it were, after the talk, maybe we can work that out as well.
Well, I will leave the cook to do his mastery. See you during dinner.
Very good.
Yes.
So,
And yeah, Krayla closes the door after her and then leaves.
as you leave Chiron there. And Chiron's a dumbass. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Always leave her wanting for more.
always.
Hey, there's a
isn't that
method to
like-
his madness.
Understood. We pan the camera up to where Merrick is currently seated on the deck of the ship with the Huff, and Nyana has taken over the helm.
At Nyana's urging, he shrugs off the coat, and he's been in the mouth of 2 Spinosauruses 3 different times, looking quite a bit roughed up.
And he's being a stubborn ass and refuses to take a health potion.
Don't want to waste those.
That's why she's off with the coat, so she can take a look at how bad it really is.
So yeah, he shrugs off his coat. I'm fine. I just need to rest.
Which, I mean, truth be told, he's not lying. As I figure as UNT, he actually heals more rapidly than most, but still. I think this is going to take a little more than a rest. And then as she's saying that, she's kind of lifting the shirt and looking for the bite marks and poking and prodding.
Does it look like Swiss cheese?
I mean, scaly Swiss cheese, but
I guess it kind of would, yeah. Being nommed on.
Yep.
And well, with the healing potions and his own healing so far, I mean, but they've started to close, but imagine they're pretty deep puncture wounds. But as she's looking to kind of distract him, she's just like, well, good to see Chiron find his voice.
one of the few times I'm glad he didn't have an anchor stuffed in his mouth.
I told you he had potential.
And he just needed to find it. Now quit poking me. I'll be fine.
And she actually just lifts her eyes, looks directly into his eyes, and pokes it again.
Ow! Quit it! Ow! Quit it!
Valrath, you've been granted inspiration. As many years, Astrid has come to speak with you once again.
Oh, already? I thought that was after dinner. Okay.
Oh, you want to do it after dinner? We can do it after dinner. That's fine.
Yeah, after dinner, after the meeting.
Astrid has also been granted.
Thank you. I feel so inspired.
The whole party has inspiration for the
inspired.
moment. A rare thing in this group.
And we just can't hide it.
So,
We're about
Criella,
to lose control, and we think we like it.
Yeah, well, that's Chiron thinking he likes it. Criella, you come on deck to find the rest of the crew. You wanted to
Okay,
invite them for dinner? For meeting?
Hey, everyone! She says, trying to make her voice boom, having slight difficulties making it, but hopefully everyone heard. Dinner served. Also, Chiron had a very good idea, which is we have our small talk during dinner.
Very efficient. And as she
So
says
if you
that
want to
she's in
starve, I will come get you. See you in the mess hall.
I love that it
Leaves
was Chiron's idea. That's the big school bus right over him.
And Nana
then-
leans back as she's kind of in the middle of wrapping Merrick's torso with the bandaging she had found from the kit beneath the helm, and she leans back and she's like, "It's called a galley."
Big magic
Get them.
is at that.
I mean, it was Chiron's idea to do it during dinner.
So, does everyone go down to the galley?
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yes.
as all of you come down to the galley, I presume that you've got Snarfang driving the ship,
Yes.
right?
Yarf.
We've asked him so kindly.
The galley is not huge, so the 7 of you crammed in here is going to be nearly elbow to elbow with just a little bit of room to walk around in. Briella, you have the floor because everyone's here now.
First thought, we need to get. Why didn't we ask the djinn for a bigger galley?
There.
I mean, we could always take the food up on the deck and set it up there. We could
We
always.
did-
always-
We did
always
ask the
retcon.
djinn. We did ask the djinn if we could get a bigger boat, and he said it would take a while to do.
We asked him to
They-
improve it. That could have worked.
He did
So-
improve it. That's what he did.
So why don't we retcon this and like rewind a little bit and say instead that we're gonna serve it up on the deck?
Fine.
Chiron brought everything up top.
Yep.
Oh, then in that case, Crayola wouldn't have called to dinner, like to the galley, or to the mess hall, just to spite Nyana. She would have called dinner served on deck. She would be like carrying like 2 stools on her shoulder and maybe like a plank under her arm.
That's right. Chiron got his woman to help him
Yeah.
set up for dinner.
All 7 of us are at the table. Who's steering the ship?
Snarfang.
Snarfang.
Between him and Leaf My Socks.
But then we look
Is Leaf
over and
still-
see Starfang is sitting with
Yeah,
us.
we
and
took-
he's like,
We took leave because we didn't trust him to stay alone.
Oh, I was
But
thinking we ditched him
Chester
somewhere.
stayed. But
He's a-
Chester stayed at the 7 stories.
Yes.
Chester
with
and
Cressa.
Cressa.
Now, just for the record, Criella's
Chris-
the one who
Chris
brought
and
the
Booger
plank up on deck, correct?
yes.
Understood. So, as Criella lays down her wood,
I hope not.
What kind of relationship do you think
Wow.
Crayola and Chiron has?
that
Well-
relationship right there, that's all we have to do. He lays it down.
So, with a few other pieces of wood being laid down, so that we have a comfortable table to eat off from.
That wood's gonna see a lot of use.
Oh yes, We should be careful
Oh
to
my
polish
Already
it.
has.
And before they get started, Nine, I will actually fix Snarfang a plate and take it to the helm before
So-
she sits down.
So are we? Is it canon now that Chiron is Creola's own personal djinn?
Not gonna go there.
It has to stay PG-13.
I mean,
Ew. Imagine children watching this. Oh god.
I know, right?
It's nothing they haven't seen before.
I mean, you're
Honestly,
right.
they've probably seen worse on the internet. I know what I saw when I was a child.
So, moving forward.
Internet didn't exist at that age.
So,
Ouch.
For me.
when
You're not-
when the food is like everyone's got a serving, yeah, Krilla will sort of after like she takes a single bite, chews. Still good. So, I want to have a slight conversation with all of you. You can just keep eating. I don't need your input right now. So, in the last fight, there was a slight hiccup. We dealt with it as best as we could. We tried to save everyone who got stuck. However, we need to be a bit better about it. A bit more, I won't say cohesive because looks around. But more
Judicious.
no, not judicious. Tactical. Tactful. And I don't think we Water Maiden and Ursula above, be sure one of us will get grabbed again off this darned boat. That is something that we maybe not even off this boat, maybe somewhere else will get dragged underneath the waves. So, we need to settle on one thing. If someone is pulled below the wave, Nyana and I should be the preferably only ones who goes and gets that person. We should then strive to stay together, especially with two people in heavy armor, only one of which the armor grants an ability to stay afloat. We don't.
She puts down her food at that moment.
What?
With that comment, Asher just stops eating and puts down her food.
When we went off, I can't even remember who it was got dragged off the umpteenth time. We were lucky that there were not more hiding beneath the waves who came up to attack us when we were split. And we need to be better about not letting that happen as best as we can. So that's basically just the spiel. We also need to finally give out those water-breathing potions. I swear to God, if they're stuck in the hold for another time we get pulled overboard, I will begin lashing people. I don't even care if I'm not the one who does it. We have them as a resource. We should not let them rot in the hold. Rant over. Not even a spiel.
well, for starters, next time I'll make sure to ask the Spinosaurus not to bite me nearly in half and drag me overboard.
Well, nobody is saying you're at fault for that. It happened. That sucks. We just need to be better when it has happened. We need to stick together. We need to yell. After it happened, we did stick together. But then when the third one, the one that was reduced, attacked, we basically threw
And
all
bit me
caution
again.
to the wind and began swimming off.
I hear what you're saying. I don't disagree with you. I think it was a bit of a clusterfuck. I also would like to take this moment, now that I've had a minute to eat, and rest I wanted to tell Astrid, thank you for trying to drag me out of the water.
Asher just looks at him and just nods. That's what I was hoping that the rest of the group would do. But things were not on my side that day. Earlier today. Take that back.
If I may speak up here, I think the biggest problem that we have is every single one of us here needs to learn how to... Maybe not every single one of us, but we as a group need to learn how to respect each other during combat. I feel like at the rate that we are going, if we were to try to face Sarkmenos as we were, I do not feel like we would be very successful. For one, there are far too many of us that have a bone to pick, as it were, with Archimenos. Me personally, I don't necessarily have a bone to pick with him. I know nothing about the man other than what he and my father talked about when I was very young, and what all of you have told me, so I don't have an investment emotionally from the standpoint of anything internally. However, I do consider all of you, and then Chiron stops for a second, closes his eyes, and says, yes, all of you. I consider all of you a friend in some form or fashion. Some more than others. But friends nonetheless. I think that in order for us to fight together, in order for us to come together on this destination that we are headed in, the biggest thing that we have to agree on, in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, maybe my youth is working against me, I don't know. Whoever lands the killing blow on Archimenos, if we get to that point even, I don't think it should be for a certain individual. I think it's whoever is in that moment is able to land that killing blow. Is not the man being dead more important who makes him dead? All of us, if we work together, will have some moment to where we will be able to cause harm to him. And all of us working together is going to be how we bring this man to his mortal end. Again, I don't know. Maybe it's my youth. Maybe my youth works against me here, but I know if we approach Archimedos the same way we approach those Spinosauruses, and I can guarantee you, just from what y'all have told me, and from the interactions that he's likely had with my own father, if we can't handle a few Spinosauruses, how in the hell will we handle a man with the power and the influence and the manipulative tacticianing of Archimedos? How will we handle that?
Do any of you actually know what we're up against?
I do not. Not entirely. But it has to be worse than these Spinosauruses that we just faced.
He is on a warship. He may have 10 crew to every one of us, if not more. And we're supposed to get close enough to board with this ridiculous little ship with 2 ballista?
Oh, hells no. There's no possible way with this ship that we are going to be able to face Archimedos. This is going to be something we are going to have to plan strategically and get the man as much as we can on his own. After all, you cut the head off the snake and the rest of the body follows, am I not correct? We go after the head. We cut the head off. We cut off the head.
Hydra.
we cut the head off this particular snake, we may very well influence the crew to follow us instead of him. The
Unless it's
key-
a Hydra.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know. I don't know. But I do know that there's no possible way the 7 of us will be able to face down his entire crew. So, my thoughts, my feelings, strategically, it is going to be better to get to the man by himself. And he's going to stop for a second. He's going to look at Nyana and say, also, I do realize that I used a euphemism there for serpent, and I apologize. That was not any kind of dig. It's just common speech. That's all.
Yeah, she didn't appreciate the cutting it off snakes reference with a UNT sitting right beside her.
Yes, and he's going to look at both Merrick and Nyana and say,
But she's also
and-
smirking when she nods.
Yeah,
You'll hear a
he's gonna say
slight
that to them.
snort from Astrid.
Yeah. And Karen's going to be saying, again, apologize. My youth working against me, but it's just the only euphemism that I can think of in the moment to illustrate that the quickest way to end this man and his conquests is to go after him directly. Everybody else around him is a distraction. He is the one that we want, not them. I dare go as far to say is they are probably just as much innocent as us, and he's going to motion over to Aethana and Aethana's sisters as well. Or Aethana's siblings as well.
Astrid pipes up.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Astrid just pipes up and she says, this may be true. And she, because you gestured at Aethana, she's going to look at Aethana and be like, but who's to say he's not going to use your siblings against us, against you? That's not something that we want. Yes, going after the head of this snake, so to speak, is the... And she looks at Merrick and Nyana and just says apologies. But how is this going to... We're going in blind, strategically. And I will say, and she looks at Valrath and then back at Chiron, not even looking for a nod or anything like that from him, but she's going to be like, Valrath, I know, would agree. You are right, tactically. We don't know what we're going up against. Going for him would be, going straight for him would be, the best thing to do,
Suicide.
but we don't know what he is, who he's surrounded by.
Chiron's going to speak up in the middle of that and say, it would be absolute... We'd be making our own end to try to go after both him and everybody else. He is
Agreed.
the one that we want.
Agreed. So we need to... And she looks at Valrath again. And it's not for confirmation or anything like that. It's just including him. That it would be... We would need to definitely have some recon here. Because we don't know. And how can we do that with this itty bitty ship?
My thoughts exactly.
And as much as I hate to admit it, Criella is right. We have all been individuals in this fight. And the only time... I take that back. The most recent time where I have seen everyone come together against anything is against my husband. Do we agree on anything he has done? No. But we can come together. And that does prove it.
We are going to have to come together if we plan to take down Archimenos. There's no doubt that where we are right now, there's no possible way that we can take him down. and we've only got but a very short time. If my calculations, if my arithmetic has been correct, we may only have a very few short days left until we get to where we are going. And if Archmenos is indeed there, we will have to face him in just a few short days.
So then we had better improve any way we can.
We have
Chiron's
to...
gonna cut his eyes over to. He's gonna cut his eyes over to Valrath and just kind of glare at him for a second, and then look up and say, "Yes, I agree."
We have to isolate, divide, and then conquer. Easier said than done. But that's the only way you're going to get to your target.
What we need is information.
I agree.
Aside from Aithana's siblings, we don't know how many people aboard that ship are under the same sort of control, and it may be members of my own crew.
Is with that, because they're up on deck, Astrid will actually stand up and go look at the map, and she's just like, hold that thought for a moment. And she goes to look at the map, and where they are, GM, is there a port that is quote unquote relatively safe for them at the moment?
So we'll
Where
pull up the map. Fun to do, right, guys? So you
Especially
guys
since
left.
it's a new map.
You guys left Kesu and are headed north. You guys just passed this point here, which is where the Spinosaurus is attacked. You guys have 3 days before you arrive here at the cove that you want to investigate. So, no.
Okay.
I did buy a potion of clairvoyance if anyone wants to give that a shot.
And we also have the scrolls of scrying.
But I think we have to be close for one of those.
You can't, and GM, am I correct? To do the scrolls of scrying, don't you have to be able to scry? Period.
Yes.
Or
it
is
has to
that
be on your
just
spell list?
Ugh.
It doesn't have to be a spell that you know, but scrying has to be on your class spell list. So what we can do is we can do very quick. Can anyone
I
in the party
believe-
scry?
Yes,
Chiron
Chiron
should
can.
be able to.
Chiron should be able to
Chiron.
for
As a
sure,
wizard.
because wizard can do it. Druids can do it. Warlocks can do it. Bards can do
Oh.
it. So yeah, and clerics can do it.
If only we had a cleric.
Yep. Both the Vengeance
You don't need a
Paladins
cleric.
can do it.
I'm the Vengeance Pally, so I
yeah.
can do that.
You have multiple people who could use the scroll. You would need to, of course, roll the spellcasting check. It would be if you can't cast 5th level spells. Which I don't think you guys can cast 5th level spells yet, right?
5th level is level 9, so no.
So you would have to do your spellcasting ability check of a DC 15.
Would that
That's
be
my
spell attack?
save.
It's not your spell attack. It's literally, for you, it would be intelligence, because you're a wizard. For Ithana, it would be charisma, etc. And it's just up at the top.
Yeah.
It's-
Would I have to
my-
get?
A 15.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like I'm
Look,
good.
look at that, already pre-rolling. Just stealing
win.
the
So that's examples of people practicing, getting ready to cast the scroll. This is not you casting it, because you guys did not.
That's right.
maybe we're casting it. No. I have a slight question as a player.
Okay.
I must
Just
be
testing.
what?
Just testing. Sorry. Yeah, we're not going with mine at all. Go for it.
I must be mud-brained because I've racked my brain multiple times, but whenever I come on like the cove and I was wanting to go there, I am just like, I have no idea why we want to go to the cove.
Because we don't. My original.
Also,
Uh,
there may be something advantageous there that we might find, because he was there for a day,
It
several
was
days.
it was curiosity based off of the fact that he went out of his way to go there instead of directly to the Shimmering Abyssal Shelf.
Got
And
it.
at
Yeah,
that,
yeah. Okay.
At that point, Niana will get up and join Astrid at the map table, and she will. Now, my original thought was to go through the passage by Kesu. Of course, we decided that wasn't the best idea for various reasons, but my original idea was to sail up the western side, and her finger will track over here, and we make berth on the western side of the island, hopefully staying off of his radar. Now, can they tell from the map how wide that island is across to scale?
Oh, based off of scale, it would take you at least 2 days to walk across if you met no opposition.
So it would be finding the most protected point, shortest distance that we could get to him from the backside. We could still do this because we are right about like here-ish right now. Yeah.
Yep.
At this
will
point.
put you guys right about. Oh, yep.
Yeah. Okay. So we're right. And she'll point at that point. We're about here. We reach the southern tip of the island. Turn west.
Why west?
I would be. Yeah, just a little bit west. Get on the western side of the island. Stay away from the cove. And try to gather some information. Because you're right, this is not a situation where we can take them head on.
No.
Assuming he hasn't changed anything about the ship, which I highly doubt. Again, that ship has 40 ballista and 2 mangonels. And it can take a crew of 200 men. Stealth and smarts is what we're going to have to use. And she'll actually look straight at Valrath. Not always might.
Chiron's going to be squinting at him as well.
And with
You
that,
just see him got this grin on his face.
The fry squint.
And she'll actually just smirk back at him.
Bombastic side eye.
Astrid will look at Niana and be like, just shake her head, but be like, strength is not always in how strong you are.
You're right.
It could be in mental fortitude. It can be with magics. It can be with so many other things. It's just how you use it.
That's what she said.
Uh-huh. I heard that, Chiron.
It's not about the size of the ship.
And if Chiron said that in character, now I'd be like, exactly. Because
So
as formidable as the Zydrotha is, even she couldn't take on what he sent at us that day. Which, I mean, Jimmy'd have to remind me was probably at least
5 ships.
when they cornered. Yeah, when they cornered the Song and the Zydrotha, it was with 5 ships. And even then, they didn't sink the Zydrotha.
5 ships?
5
ships.
ships.
Against 2.
Imagine that. Maybe it's
protectorate
because I
ships.
know what I'm doing.
Is that like the because the protector ships? They're like
Yeah.
what's above a frigate? This
Ship of the line.
yes, the ship of the line.
Chiron,
And
as
I
soon as
guess
you say that,
all 5 were ships of the line.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what she'll tell me. Like 5 ships of the line, bigger than the Zydrotha.
as soon as you say that, Chiron's gonna look up and he's gonna look at Merrick and you, and he's gonna be like, 5 ships? My dear God, how long did you hold them off before they finally took over?
And Anna will actually squint her eyes.
They separated. They separated us They sank the song and corralled me away. We
No,
lost.
I understand that. How long did the siege last?
Not long enough.
That doesn't answer my question, sir. There's a reason I'm asking. Because if it took them a while, you held off 5 ships with one single ship. My sir. Or was it? Oh,
Like-
sorry. You held off 5 ships with 2. Were both ships under your command? Were you the admiral or were you the captain of the Zydratha only?
Nyana was the captain of the song. I'm the captain of the Zydratha. And despite some aspersions to the contrary, I do know what I'm doing aboard a ship.
No. Hold on, sir. Let me finish. What I'm saying is that if you held off 5 ships with the 2 of you running each ship, that is quite impressive.
Our
From a
tactics
military strategy standpoint, that's damn near impossible. My hat is off to you, sir. I salute you.
our
I
tactics were a
I
little bit different.
appreciate it. However, that's not something we can hope to accomplish with this.
No.
We can't solve the future at this moment by looking at the past. I agree. The simple point I'm making is that I think you have been way too hard on yourself, Merrick.
I've not been hard on myself.
We'll have to agree to disagree, my good sir.
Well, and strictly speaking, it took 5 ships in an ambush. They were waiting for us.
That just tells me even more what we need to know about the tactical prowess of Akhmenos. We have to be even more so prepared. If he was able to take the Zydratha,
Not without
and
help, though.
what was the other one? The song?
Yeah, the siren song.
The siren song. If he was able to take both of those, and you held them off, we are going to need to make sure that we... And Kyron's just going to stop, and he's going to say, I don't think we're ready. And he's going to sit back down.
This is why I think it would benefit us to see if we can find out whatever he was looking for in that cove.
It is rather
Any-
We have
odd.
to agree.
Any advantage we can get. And much as I hate to disagree with you, love, skirting around the west side of the island and taking a trip across land is only going to add more time to the already short time span we have.
Oh, I agree. We just don't go sailing right in the cove. We have to be very careful on our approach. Stay off his radar.
Fortunately,
'Cause-
both of you would know that the ship you're on is vastly smaller than the Zydratha,
Easy to
and you'll
maneuver.
be able to see them before they see you.
Mhm.
Assuming they didn't turn their entire ship invisible.
Sorry.
$1 billion.
Why would you give him
Robin
ideas?
GM.
demanded it.
Why would you give him ideas?
Oh. We are set on content for a very long time.
Seriously, guys, he
Byron.
sits in meetings and goes, I don't have to make content. I don't have to make content for you guys.
It's like we give him all the. And actually, looking at the map, does Nana remember in that moment anything else about that island that she might
Roll a
know?
history check.
Yeah, just.
Because
'Cause I
Astrid
know-
rolled a history check for her dad, the cartographer, and what
Yep.
he may have heard, stories, that stuff, but nothing nothing has
14?
nobody she's been
No.
with.
I'm sorry, you've seen it on the map. You know it's there. It's on pretty much every map. But no one knows much about that area. Other than
Yeah,
it
so
belongs to the country of Shu.
Yeah, beyond what Darenthos told him
That's it.
about that island.
And Shu is
was gonna
matriarchal, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
But you're not
I was
familiar
gonna say if
with any
anybody else
cultures
would
there.
know.
Thank you, Merrick. So much sense.
Yeah, the
I
only
was
thing
gonna
that
say-
I know of is that it's matriarchal. That is all I know.
Yeah, Darenthos
Yeah, I was gonna-
said there's a rumored to be a temple there of some sort. And that's why he's there.
Or at least was there.
Oh, no.
Which temple? Which temple?
No.
What's in the temple?
No.
And I was, something about a mummy lord. But it's a merid, and a djinn at that. Not entirely sure how much we can trust his word, and it's all rumors, but...
GM, can I make a religion check?
Yeah, me
Sure.
too.
Sure you can. Thank you. I
11.
appreciate that.
No.
Dang it, I really
No
want
one
to
knows.
know.
No one knows shit.
I don't know,
love
can
the
Nana
fact
make
that
one
the
too?
dice are
Yeah.
just enabling.
The players.
This is where the GM just
players know.
laughs in dice.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, we're not here as scholars. We're here to kill someone. Of course, we don't know everything.
So
If anybody was going to know everything about some of this, it would be Chiron because of all his damn studies. But even this little fucker doesn't. Sorry.
Oh, this is no. Players over here are saying all the expletives because players know, characters don't. So we're
That's
gonna
right.
play for character, and
It's like, God damn it, Chiron, why didn't you pay more attention in history class?
yeah, well,
That's honestly funny because Athan is the most anti-religion person in the group.
yeah, I know, right?
Wouldn't it be funny if she made the... Oh, she did. Oh, no shit.
She did the highest roll, but not near high enough. And I do mean not even close to the check. You guys are far off, and I'm very happy that the dice are on my side today.
I like how the paladins only got a +1 to religion.
that
Yeah.
sucks.
Will
So
you
look at
allow
that.
us to use... Will you allow us to use our inspiration for this or no?
It's too late at this point.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Okay.
No,
Can I
it's too
ask
late.
what that roll is?
Oh yeah, it was gonna be a 24.
Oh shit, yeah. If
Oh, I
Chiron
can't-
actually could have gotten it.
Chat.
Chiron could have gotten it with a nat 20.
Yeah, with a nat 20, you could have gotten there. Chiron could have gotten there with the history check. Yeah, I guess it's several options. Oh well.
At least Eric is merciful enough to not let us use all of our inspirations on trying to get a DC 24.
Oh, that's what you're gonna call it, huh?
We're going to just be very kind and remember to rewind. All right. Moving forward. Wow.
Well, yeah,
those
so,
who know what
Before
that
some
is.
of their time, GM.
Sorry.
so Nana will look... Go ahead.
Before some of their time. That's
I
blockbuster
know.
worthy.
I know.
That
Them
hurt.
damn young whippersnappers. Youngrins. So Nana will look back down the map and point to the southern tip of the island. Alright, if we aim for there... and just start sailing up the coast toward the cove. We'll see them before they see us.
Astrid does some calculations, and please don't do me dirty. Dang it! I'm
You
using my.
got done dirty.
I am gonna. Yeah, I'm actually gonna use my inspiration on that. That's ridiculous.
Can I
That's
can I
inspiration goes
help her
away.
with that?
Guidance is not a reaction. It's too late.
24. I know exactly what I'm
Damn.
doing. Dang it!
She went to know nothing from knowing everything.
The pencil broke on the map.
Indeed.
Just like, and she just erases it and just goes, "Oh, fuck." All
Just
the
need- and
whatever-
Nana hands her a better
Oh,
pencil.
so bless it, blah, 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 blah.
The
Nan
thing
hands her
is,
one
I
of
can
the good
imagine it's literally for the player.
Because this would actually happen, because the player
Furious
would
erasure.
actually just curse and just be like erasing violently.
Yep, as Liana hands you the new pencil.
good- the
she
good
makes sure
one.
it's nice and sharp, you know, blah blah blah. Fine, and she fix it to the compass and blah 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 blah. She looks at the sextant, blah blah blah. Okay, all right. Okay, with a 24 GM.
Yes.
Okay, so just to make sure that we are, because she would want to be as covert, but also not as easily to hit as possible. So with some zigs and zags in it as well. How long would it take to reach that spot in
Just the tip?
just the tip?
Just the tip.
To make
She got a
sure
natural
that
20. She could get
You're
more
going
than
to
that.
spend
Get a little bit.
You can spend
particularly
2 days. 2 days
right
getting there.
here.
Yeah. And just to the tip, 2 days, one more day to the cove. That's it.
And they would stop just short of the cove, so probably another half day.
That's up to y'all.
Or just
So she relays that information, and she's just like, so are we doing recon here? What are we planning?
That's about as far as we
Because-
can plan.
We get close, drop to half sail, so our speed's reduced, and we can catch them before they catch us, if they're still there.
There is another way that Merrick's not going to like.
And what is that?
Some of us among the crew can breathe underwater and swim. And that's someone also knows the Zydratha in and out. I can disable her. If I can get close enough to it.
I can
And,
help.
and
And she tilts her head, looks at... Really? You'll forgive my, reticence.
You might swim faster than me,
Mhm.
but I can swim underwater. And I can breathe underwater.
She kind of
And
narrows her eyes at
nobody
him.
should go alone.
While I don't have the athletics probably to swim very well, I also have a spell I can use to help me breathe underwater.
I don't like any part of that.
I know you don't,
My love,
but it may be what has to happen.
as much as I agree, you going with them would be a good idea. Remember where we are. Shoo. We are not greeted nicely here.
Oh, we won't be greeted nicely at our destination either.
Oh, but I don't want to necessarily have any damage done to us before we get there.
Not necessarily looking for damage. According to Diana, we're gonna take a little walk or swim, perchance, under the waves.
My love,
not-
it's Shoo.
Under the sea.
Well, Nana looks at
I
Astra and
did
says,
ask you.
with any luck, we won't be greeted by anything at all.
But
That would be the
and
most.
she that may be true. However, she looks at Nyana and says, "You say luck? How has it been recently? Are we willing to push it?"
It may not matter whether we're willing or not. But
Hence why I suggested more than just one.
it wouldn't be my first choice. Ideally,
My-
if we can go over land and get close enough to at least the coast of the cove to see what's what.
That would be a problem for Valrath and myself.
Clinkety,
Shoo, as you
clinkety.
know, is a land of MKL. We are not welcome here.
And the only thing that identifies you as not of Kael is your armor.
Do you see any markings on my armor? I'm not wearing any markings on my armor. Are
Oh,
you, my love?
How good are your
I've
acting
made
skills
markings
then?
on my
You've made art markings on your armor. Of course you have.
And when I say get close enough to see, I don't mean actually interacting with anyone. The longer we go without him knowing we're even around or in a vicinity, the better. There's no port there. It's just him. At least that we know of. It's controlled by Shu, but is it settled by Shu? Big difference.
Okay, so GM, with general MKL knowledge that I have, and this is going to be hard so this is why I'm asking you. To Astrid, would the home location for MKL's biggest temple, and I'm talking the most powerful of powerful of temples,
Of course.
is that in mainland Shu, or is that up in Garden Soil?
It's in Garden Soil. No rule needed.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think even Nana knows that. With the minimal interaction
No
she's
role
had with him.
needed. That is
And
general
no,
knowledge.
and I understand that. I'm just trying to make sure that I am fair at the moment.
Yep. Outside
because
of
other
certain characters who are by backstory oblivious to content, this is like knowing the Pope exists.
Okay. So the closer we get, and okay, so correct me if I'm wrong here, GM. The closer we get to Garden Soil and the more ostentatious, say, Valrath's in my armor is, the worse it's going to be for us.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't know that I'm in queue with Bubble Laser.
Yeah, I'm in queue, so shush. Okay. There.
Yeah.
Okay. I would not be a problem, but Valrath would be. Gotcha!
Valrath is unapologetically an Usulite, I believe, correct?
It's always a
Member,
problem.
yes. Religious fervor, no.
But
Because of what happened to his
unapologetic.
brother.
Right.
He doesn't try to hide it.
But doesn't boast about it either.
No. Doesn't have to boast. He's got the uniform. He wears the uniform.
Well, on bottom line, if he gets caught, things will go very badly for him. So I understand your wife's concern.
Cool. So.
So my vote is, yeah, we approach by overland. We get as close as we can.
Mhm.
Hide the ship. And try to approach the cove overland before they know we're here.
We could always
Underwater.
go 1 by land and 2 by sea.
I'm not opposed to it. I'll take that risk. And she points at Merrick. You shush.
I mean, not the worst idea. Should the people by sea scout it out and figure out what they see for us? Do you have a way to actually get back to us? You know, like a message or that other spell.
I think Nana actually has message. She does as a cantrip.
Urge you to check the range on message.
Yeah, 120 feet.
Oh.
So you'd have to, yeah, I knew that much. It's not sending, it's message.
Sending's the strong one.
Yeah, sending's the big one.
Oh, yeah. So if you don't have message or sending it, sadly.
Yeah.
We don't
just
have any
depending.
sending stones or anything like that, do we? In the
No.
inventory.
We don't have any. We don't have any telephones. It's such a shame.
Nope.
I mean, Nana does
We
have a
definitely-
voice.
We definitely cannot reach out and touch anyone.
We have disproven that
afraid-
Chiron touched Criella earlier.
I mean,
On the lips.
so would you say that he reached out and touched Faith?
Is her name Faith?
I mean, she could be for you.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Take me to church.
Those are the
Well, I would
noises
say-
Chiron will make later tonight.
Oh, shit.
Worshipping at the feet.
There's like several good songs we're referencing now.
Yeah, we all know Chiron goes, "Mommy."
Carry on my wayward
Hey, look, hold
son."
on. Let's make this perfectly clear. Chiron actually performed better the first time than
That's
Crayola
true.
did. So.
It's
Ah!
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's
true.
Yellow was taken unawares.
All right.
I didn't know
Crayola
how
didn't know-
good he would actually be, so I just did the lacy thing.
Crayola was so.
Or how I
Crayola
was
so-
outperformed.
Come on.
Wow.
Crayola was so unexpectant that he outperformed her.
cool. So,
Points for enthusiasm.
mm-hmm.
Just saying that you're gonna hear you're going to hear a little bit of splashing over the rail. There is Astrid's mount, Fine Steed. She had cast it, and you will see a water horse on the side of the ship,
Okay.
Like seahorse or like a kelpie?
like a kelpie. It's
Well,
like a
the-
regular horse, but she's got but instead of having like a fish tail, she actually has her mane, her tail, the longer portions of her fur is like seaweed.
Fair enough.
I've got the seahorse.
Yeah, I knew you had the seahorse.
Oh, wait, shit. Wait, with those horses, can't technically 4 of us go in? Either that or the 2 who goes into the water can go very faster. Also, so that's a kelpie.
Well, and keep in mind,
Yep.
you get too many people, too many hands in the cookie jar, it attracts attention.
It does.
I agree. All of us
But-
don't need to go. Some of us will need to stay back here on the Whispering Tide, and keep an eye on the ship here.
Well, she looks down at the map and says, for now, the plan is to get to the island. And we'll go from there, based on what we find.
So, is there anything else you'd like to do this evening after having made the plan to go to the island and to send some scouts up ahead to see what the state of the cove is? Which I love as a GM because splitting the party is always a great idea.
It is, isn't it?
Astrid's gonna go
Narratively,
find
yes.
Valra.
But at least with
Narratively,
sending, she'll be able to
also-
communicate with Valrath or whoever's with her.
What could go wrong?
Great.
Astrid's gonna find Valra.
Easy to find.
He's right next to me.
The big overshadowing
All right,
creature.
Rocky.
We're also all still sitting at the dinner table. So
Yeah, in theory, yeah.
Okay, so while everybody else is talking amongst themselves, like, she'll see Criella and Chiron and probably Athana talking together. You've got Merrick and Nyana, of course, talking together, that sort of thing. She would lean over, and just put her head on Valrath's shoulder and just say, sorry.
The storm's starting to settle.
Beginning to. Giving constructive help. Definitely, I wouldn't say mended bridges, but showed an olive branch.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Do not twist my words, my love, but the softer side definitely was helpful.
Feels weird.
Get used to it. Not everybody's like me.
Or refrain from a comment in polite company.
Right.
You look
But-
around. Who are you talking about when you say polite company, Valrath?
In general, to no one is specific.
Understood.
Turn of phrase.
Understood. Cool. So,
But with this conversation, she basically, it's a loving relationship. It really is. It's just not only are they married, but he is technically, because of the hierarchy of the Church of Usul, he is her commanding officer, whether she likes it or not. So she does acquiesce to that,
understood.
but he's still her husband.
Just means that he's fraternizing with the lower ranks.
Yep,
Frank
and
has
it's
his
fun.
privileges.
So when does he get? When is the next raise?
Later on tonight.
He said it before I could.
Yeah, he caught him.
All right. So, as you guys finish your dinner, you guys all head off to your various staterooms.
We have staterooms?
Hammocks?
Such as they are.
Yes. All right. Well, as you do so, Athana is going to find herself alone for the time being.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, joy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Dun dun dun!
That
Athana,
bitch is. That,
you're
that
going
old hag is
to
gonna show her
feel a
face.
presence behind you.
I knew that was coming.
The shadow bitch.
So,
That hag.
Athana, what do you think of these people that are helping us out? Do you think they're going to kill each other, or are they going to finally gel? Athana?
I'm here, sorry.
Do you think your friends are going to gel together, or are they going to kill each other?
50-50. Could go either way. There.
I think you're right. That Valrath person is an instigator, but powerful as well. I think that they have a chance to actually pull this off. Ekmenos does need to die, and this crew is the best hope for that. And to recover your siblings. Well, do try to go along for the ride. You're doing quite well. You've organized them into at least a situation of fuck buddies. Now, just need to get them to work together as a larger group. And I don't mean as an orgy. That's always complicated. I don't know what's at that cove that you're going to, but whatever it is, I trust you to make a decision. We'll make a decision, won't you?
About?
About how to handle the situation there. If the Zydroth is there, I want you to speak up and provide them with tie-breaking vote. Your moment is coming, Athana. And I know I chose appropriately. Give you power. Don't prove me wrong. It'd be a terrible thing for us to break our pact, wouldn't it? You do like the powers I've given you, don't you?
You're right.
Of course I am. I do like hearing those words, but I think everyone does. Ethana, you were right. That needed more help. I'm glad that you told me so. I'm glad that you've managed to find all the help we needed. Now we just have to execute the plan.
God, she's so manipulative.
Keep up the good work. And she's going to pat you on the shoulder and go behind you where she will disappear.
Player hates her so freaking
As
much.
you should. As you should.
Player and character hates that hag.
As you should. I hope you guys hate her with a passion. I just means I'm doing a good job on the character.
I don't know. I find
Well, I
her really neat.
I'm glad.
As somebody who has a character that deals in pacts himself, I find her excellent.
I'm glad you're finding her compelling. If I'm pulling an emotional response from you guys, that's what matters. So, as you guys bed down for the night, we can go ahead and gloss over the next couple days. Cool?
We can hit the long rest button.
You can hit the
Oh,
long rest
God.
button unless you don't long rest.
No, we definitely need a long rest.
We long rest. We long rest.
Yes.
Understood.
Pretty sure we did long rest, haven't we?
No, we did a
Not
short
since
rest.
the Spinosaurus.
Yeah, short one.
Short rest.
Oh yeah, we did. I was just like, but I have all my key points. But then I'm like, oh no, wait, I'm a monk. I have privileges.
No, you guys can gain your long rest as long as you guys rest after the activities of the evening.
You absolute bastard!
As the camera just goes down the hall and continues on towards the sea. That's all we're going to do. We're not going to go to each individual room. But the love boat is going to be a track that goes on. All
Everybody's
right.
got a lot of frustrations to work out.
Ahem. So, as you guys sail northwards, after a couple more days of montaging, is there anything you want to do before arriving at the tip of the coast?
Oh, Astrid, you had something?
I wanted to go to Nyana and try to learn primordial again. And she's just gonna be like, "What are you doing? Would you teach me more?"
Oh my god.
So I think we need to change our tactic a little bit, or our teaching methods. Well, actually, I know, like we had said that it sounds like that, but I think when I looked it up, it Aquan, how did it say it sounded? Fluid, subtle, and mimics the sound of flowing water.
Yep.
Yeah, the glub 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 glub.
I like the whale sound better, but that's just me.
I mean,
Wubba-lubba-dub-dub!
That means I am in great pain. Please go.
All I hear is soggy socks.
that's a, don't ever say that. It's like touching microfiber. I'll roll 2 alchemist
touching
supplies because she'd attempt to
microfiber.
make.
That's a thing. I'm out of the loop on this one.
I
How many days
think
total?
I think Merrick knows a language that nobody else knows.
Which is
His native tongue.
true.
Yanti?
No,
Yeah.
native Yanti is Draconic.
What is the
I think he also speaks
Right.
Abyssal too, doesn't he?
No,
Or is
I
it that
just
what
have
I'm thinking of?
common thieves can't draconic.
That's one thing that they probably should teach to everybody else is thieves can't, to be honest. Could come in handy.
GM, can I say that I personally I love the fact that Draconic is Merrick's native tongue. But does Yanti as a whole is it Draconic or is
It
it
is.
something different? Okay.
It is, and there's lore for that that we have explored in the train wreck about 4 years ago now.
Okay.
But no one else has really gone into Wanti lore. You guys are sailing literally in the opposite direction.
Okay.
So we won't be doing that in this campaign.
That's fair.
For this
But yeah, I guess if anybody's interested in learning thieves can't, they will, if they're asked. I mean, Nana at least will teach it, but
Cruella will actually check you up on that.
and obviously Nana failed both of her alchemist rolls, so she made a mystery. She made 2 mystery bottles. I guess.
awesome.
One of
That
them is
might-
Viagra. You can never recreate this. But after
America nowhere
Astrid
to be
had-
found for the fight against Ekmenos.
Where's Merrick? He's hard at work. What?
Well, after those con save rolls, apparently, even injury still performs better.
But
Okay,
doing
so please continue. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Thank you. During the 2 trips, other than learning Thieves' Cant, Cruella would probably pick not pick on Astrid, but go annoy Astrid after she's awoken and had some gotten to her senses about wanting to actually not only learn her form of the kata, but also teaching her sharing. Because Cruella has her own form, which is more akin to a yoga stat or a yoga flowing motions. No, it's called something. I can't remember what it is. I think it's closer to Tai Chi.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
So there would be a shared learning after a nice cup of coffee for Astrid.
Yes.
Astrid gets all the learning over the next 2 days.
Yes. For the language, what would I need to roll for that? Would that be an intelligence?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
whatever.
I've got that great stat. Okay.
Don't be a dumb student.
Oh my God,
Don't be
Hey.
a dumb student. Wow. Remind me not to take lessons from Nayana.
Hey, it works. Look at that roll.
Would I
I feel
would
like
I have the
I did say that to one of my students tonight after I do life
Don't be a
coaching,
dumb student.
and I'm going to repeat that line later today. Just for the
Don't be a
record.
dumb
God.
student.
I feel like I feel like canonically Nana would actually be a very patient teacher.
I know. I understand that.
Surprisingly. Oh yeah, no.
But the line
I never.
is applicable to one of the guys I'm doing life coaching for. It's going to be great.
Like, don't be dumb. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't be dumb.
would Cruella also have had time to learn from Nayana Thieves' Cant? After
Merrick would teach. Merrick would teach it too.
He can teach it too. Yeah. Because I always feel like Thieves' Cant always has a little bit of, for every rogue, it's a little different anyway. So,
There are a lot of basics for it, but
Yeah.
like
and there's a
All I want is just-
related.
all I want is just the hand version. I don't even need
Yeah.
verbal.
Yeah, it would be. Well,
oh yeah.
yeah. Mostly it's basic symbols, basic hand motions.
And we vogue.
Vogue.
Why did Cruella just say she wants the safety news? That's so strange.
Eric, what was the roll that I had to make for learning a new language?
It's intelligence.
Okay. How many days did we have?
You're gonna have 2 days before you get to just the tip island.
Just the tip.
That's what you asked for.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm being
All right.
juvenile.
Those were the
Welcome
2 days I
to
spent
the
reading the book
club.
on Deep Speech.
If you came to play games at G-America's table, we gotta be a little juvenile. Just saying.
Shit. Sorry, I
I'm
thought I
already
just.
little, so I'd be
I just
little
saw
or
f-
juvenile.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna send you a
Sorry,
red
Thana.
hat soon.
I just saw where I thought asked if I wanted to learn Elven, and Chiron does want to learn Elven, but he wants to finish learning Deep Speech first.
Sure. Cool.
So I think that's like
You're getting there.
I can't remember. I think it was 7 or 8 days the last time,
7,
and I
yep.
rolled. And I think I rolled well for most of them, like 5
Yep.
out of the 7. I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should have deep speech on lock after this, after arriving at the tip of the island.
Okay.
maybe
Cool.
maybe for funsies, Nana will go to Merrick and have him refresher on Draconic, just for fun.
Oh shit! Sorry.
How does that information transfer occur?
Wouldn't you
He's
like to
going
know?
to teach her his tongue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
has a lot to do with the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Sorry, that was
That's
intelligence
great.
intelligence
Thanks
check, right?
so much.
That is quite the hat.
It's quite the hat. Papa Snurf would be proud.
Actually, be like two rolls for 2 days, wouldn't it?
There's a reason why I'm named not Law Gnome in my family.
Apparently, he's distracting her too much.
Yes,
She's
Alright,
not
so
learning
yes.
a damn thing.
it's all the tongue work. She can't keep up.
Wow.
That was glorious.
All right. So
Well, he does have an innate ability.
as the second day passes, you guys will see land in the distance. No ships.
Land.
Hey guys, I
Alright.
see lands in the distance.
Land
What
ho!
No shit. We see no ships.
I don't know who you're telling to swim to land, but you can stop calling them a hoe.
Hi, that's me.
That's right. And that's when Nana will go, all right, stealth mode.
Have you seen my armor?
I don't
meant
think
the
there's
ship
enough
love.
cotton for that.
I meant
With
the ship.
ship.
We need to get the ship in stealth mode.
So,
Drop it half sail.
cool. You guys can pull up to the coast undetected.
Astrid tries to sneak around the ship, but all you hear is clunk,
Clank, clank, clank.
clunk.
So, having dropped anchor, the ship will come to a stop. You look around, no sign of Ekmenos at the point of the island. What would you guys like to do?
Okay, so at this point we are at just the tip.
That is what we're
Terrifying.
going to temporarily call it.
Exploring the tip.
Jim, could you please show us the map?
Niana,
I will show you the map.
Wait, that's the wrong map. No.
So, as you asked to see the map of the tip, it is right here.
So
It
that
is
Honestly, kind of
notably
reminds me of the
pointy.
table.
and so that cove is how many days walk north?
Someone just lost 4 points.
Well, whoever could it be?
Mhm,
It's somebody who's already short. That's me.
mhm.
Hi.
So,
Actually needs work.
Aww. Okay, fine.
what would you guys like to do as you are currently here at the southernmost point of the island?
Are we gonna approach the
Wait.
tip delicately, or are we
Can
going
you
in
ping
full
that ping
force?
again?
I mean, you gotta just get right in there.
I mean, no. Wasn't the idea that we're going to split up so we could like peruse the tip more thoroughly?
So we're enveloping it.
Yes, yeah, like
GM!
Gotta check the ridges and
You're first,
How many
Astrid.
days, how many days
the
walk is it
crevices
to the
could
cove?
hide various complications that we need to be aware of.
A day.
Okay.
So what you're saying, I'm hearing, is that you guys would like to tag team the area, have most of the group stay here at the bottom of the tip, and the other group is going to go towards the cove up there.
They're
You
gonna
stop
go. Oh,
encouraging them.
they're gonna go down
Around
from
it,
the tip
yes.
and
Go north and up
Chiron's
there.
gonna go up because is gonna be on the team that goes to the cove.
All right. So Chiron wants to go along the side of the tip.
Yep.
Understood.
Chiron doesn't even need the tip because he don't swing that way anyway.
All right.
so it's Chiron, Nyana, Valrath.
And
then
Nana will
everybody
want to go
else-
by water,
Cool.
probably. Yeah.
Understood.
Nana will want to go by water.
So Chiron, do you have a way to swim? Because they're going to be riding on mounts and swimming. Or are you going to go on land?
Chiron would probably need to take land because with a -2 on strength, my athletics is also a -2.
Okay.
I can roll for funsies just to see how well he can swim, but I don't think it's going to be well. Although I do have the ability to cast water breathing on myself.
Sure. Cool. So you want to travel by land while the paladin and the siren go by sea. Understood.
And
So we are doing 2 by sea.
Do we have an lantern?
All right. Is everyone
No, the
else
re-
staying aboard the ship?
That was gonna be my question. Are they staying, or are they gonna go a trek by land, or go explore on land a little bit?
I mean, since we don't have a way to communicate, I think we'd best stay in the boat, so they have a firm way, like a stationary point to get back to after perusing the tip.
Understood.
So we have a we retain a firm grasp at the tip while they go explore.
Of the situation at the tip, yes.
Of the situation and the tip, so we can alert of any new incoming threats to the tip.
Understood.
Only
So,
to
yeah.
the tip, though.
Yeah, as we're
Only
on
to
deck,
the tip, not to our party. We don't care about the rest.
as we're on deck settling this, Nana will just go ahead and make the change while she's sitting on the railing.
I still don't like this.
I know. That's a toss up whether
Noted.
she seems bothered by that.
Yep. So what we're hearing is that Merrick doesn't like settling for just a tip. Good.
He wants the whole
He
thing.
wants more.
Let's go all the way up there towards the cove.
Down the shaft.
I mean, isn't that where all the treasure is hidden?
Oh, that's the
Beneath the
fun thing
tip?
is you all don't know where their treasure is hidden, and they do
There's
have
some
one.
coves that you just don't want to go digging for buried treasure in. I'm just...
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, with the water washing up here against the cove, no.
All right.
Well, I guess that's a question. Would
Yes.
at any time would there be a trident on the ship?
There hasn't been.
Okay,
haven't
just
had-
curious.
Was that a question towards?
So
It's just because Diana has that weapon skill, and that's usually her go-to when she's in that form. She can use her cutlasses.
So
Well,
I thought you meant trident as the people trident.
No,
No,
not
not
Triton.
Trident.
Trident. The weapon.
Yeah,
No.
like a trident, not a triton.
Correct.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not the
Because it is a
people's
skill she has,
Triton.
and that's what she's most comfortable with using
Yep.
when she's in Siren. But she can use her cutlasses, and she will. She'll
Mhm.
belt them.
Sure.
Astrid has javelins. Would you be okay with a javelin? Because it would be similar. Not identical, but similar.
Well, that would be a.
It's a
feel
one
like it-
speared trident. Let's be.
Yeah, that would to me
let's
that would be
be-
a GM decision if I could roll with as a trident attack with a javelin.
No. It'd be
I wouldn't think so.
using a javelin.
She has her tail, and she has her claws, and she has her teeth, and she has her cutlasses. She'll be fine.
It's called a unident. It's a different thing.
All right, 8 goes on myself, Niana, and Chiron for a +5 to max for the next day down.
Plus
Okay.
5 to max HP.
Sure.
Yes.
And
Okay.
Astrid would cast that on the rest of the group as
Okay,
well,
got it.
just to make sure that we are all covered.
All All right. So we have 3 groups currently going. We have Chiron going by land, and we have Valrath and Niana going by sea, and the rest of the group staying on the boat. Correct?
Yes.
With the
No,
agreement with
I'm
Chiron that
not
he stays
going to-
on the coast.
Briella?
I have to stay with the boat because, frankly, I mean, I've got the navigational tools and water vehicle
Well, the boat's
proficiency,
not moving.
but somebody still has to be here to protect it.
That's what Snarfang's for.
He's a very
Merrick-
strong opponent.
Merrick also has navigational tools and water vehicle, but
Oh, I didn't realize you were staying on the ship.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
yeah, he can't swim like they can.
The people that I have
Oh,
listed
you-
as being on the ship are Astrid, Merrick, Athana, and Criella. Is that correct?
If
Unless that
Chiron is going to be a Dumbo and wander ashore, Cruella feels the need to at least accompany him,
Okay.
because leaving a
Buddy system.
squishy mage alone is one hell of a way to roll up a new character.
You're right, though.
So,
So that
Astrid, I
leaves-
found Merrick on board.
Understood. Cool. 2 by
And
land,
she'll
2
look
by
at-
sea, and 2 on boat. Understood.
And before she jumps off into the water, she'll look at Merrick. Stay on the boat. Don't get curious, please.
Valrath,
It's not my
Astrid-
curiosity you should be worried about.
Hmm.
Astrid looks at Valrath and says, "Keep her safe. Stay alive."
Of course, my love.
And she'll kind of side eye Astrid. It's like, we'll be in my element, love. It'll be me keeping him safe. And then she'll actually scuba dive back off the move up back off the railing into the water.
Okay.
Valrath will walk off the side and say Pocahontas, and then upon the side of the saddle of
Arapaho, Navajo, Geronimo, Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
on Oros, his seahorse.
I prefer Pocahontas
And-
over Geronimo, just for the record. One's far more.
So it's like, what numbers do Merrick, Athana, and hold up at based on Valrath's dive?
All right. All right.
0.
0. In armor.
He belly
That's
flopped.
great.
Wait, in the armor, Merrick would give it a 9.5.
Oh,
It's
okay.
As graceful as one's going to get in a suit of armor.
All right. So Chiron and Criella, you guys went ashore, correct?
Yep.
Understood. As you guys make your way northwards by land, there is not a lot of foliage here. It's pretty barren at the start. But eventually the shoreline gets rockier and more forested. Can I get you guys to roll a perception check as you are making your way northward?
Can we also roll stealth?
Of course.
I will roll stealth first. Chiron, would you also like to roll stealth?
I'll roll stealth, and I'm also gonna use inspiration to roll that re-roll that perception.
Sure. As
16 stealth. Pretty good.
Son of a bitch! Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Chiron's
Ah,
goes
damn.
away.
Hold on.
All right.
That
So
roll was not real.
you guys, the 2 of you, will note several spider webs that are crossing the path. They're easy to avoid. The venomous spiders are small and not threatening since you're able to brush away the spider webs. Should you have missed them, would have been attacked by small spiders.
Okay,
Not spoke either.
that's always fun.
Yeah, black widows are wondrous creatures.
Phew.
Right. Subsequently, those going by sea. You guys need to roll your perception checks. Understood. Being very perceptive, you guys will see a school of very large tuna in the area that are going to come and investigate you. You are too big to consume, so that they will swim past you. As you are aware of them, you did not get bludgeoned by the tuna.
Getting fucking bludgeoned by tuna. I mean, yeah,
Have you
tuna
seen
are
the
Hey,
big
you ever
tuna?
have you ever seen a tuna?
So tuna are
Not a
huge.
live one, but I do know how big tuna are.
Yeah,
What
they
is
get
the-
massive.
What's
They're
the show where the
chunky.
guy? Oh, The Office. Sorry,
Yeah.
Big Tuna.
Well, we are going to have guys both arriving about the same time, pacing each other, and the two groups will spend an entire day traveling up the coast to visit a certain point, and we're going to show only those people what they see there. And from a distance is where we're going to be doing this, okay? Guys,
From a distance.
A distance.
from a distance, you guys.
This is why we're friends.
From a distance, this shit looks sketchy to me.
Yes.
All right, there you go. That is what the four of you see coming up the coastline.
That is highly suspicious.
Okay, and
You see no sign of the Zydratha or any other ship in the area.
Do we
Krayla
see? Do we meet each other here?
You're on land, they're on sea, unless you guys switch. No.
I would
Okay,
imagine
that's-
I had
I
a
was-
vision like that's why Nana was she was keeping the shoreline in sight,
Mhm.
and also would have told Chiron stay on the shore. So I would imagine they probably actually
Okay.
could
Then yeah,
converge at one point
you guys can
if
meet
they're
up.
pacing each other
That's fine.
on like converge on the shoreline.
Sure.
well, you go faster than we go.
That's fine.
You have 40 swim speed. We have 30 move speed.
They have further to go though. You guys have a straighter line.
Yeah, that's
true.
All right.
We're taking the hidden path.
So, having seen this, what would you guys like to do?
Well, first I'll ask like what does she perceive about this? Like as far as symbols, anything she recognizes, carvings.
You have never been here before.
Okay.
You likely do not recognize anything about it.
Okay.
Unless you guys were to get up next to it and actually go up to it, you're not going to get any more information. I'm
Oh,
at this
Chiron's
point saying
absolutely
you
going to
see-
get.
Dun,
go to-
dun,
You see this
dun.
at a distance for the moment. Would you investigate this without the rest of the crew?
trying to hold-
Chiron seeing this is absolutely just he's in heaven right now. Like this is stuff that he's only read about in books. Matter of fact, can I roll a history check to see if Chiron has read about this and has seen the pictures of this?
You've already rolled a history check for this area, so I can say no.
And I feel like it like narratively at this point, like
In this case, no, you guys have already established you don't know what this is.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So,
yeah, scene wise, I feel like they're like Chiron and Krail are kind of standing on the rocky shore. Nana's got her head in I mean, I don't know what Balrath's doing, but Nana's got her head and chest above the water, just kind of staring at this.
Valrath is looking around for threats, for whatever may be hidden on the ridges that are in and around this entry point, whether or not there may or may not be sentries,
roll a
some
perception
type of
check.
observation.
and Nana will kind of do the same, but under the water,
Sure.
listening. I guess
Valrath,
Hades
with a
is
23.
sensing, but
Just inside of the entry, you will see an individual. It looks like that.
Oh, lovely.
Oh shit! Immediately, we have to kill these people. I don't know why. I just have a feeling.
They all must die.
Those
yeah,
fucking
basically
muscles.
what
bro.
Nana was listening and trying to sense
Mayana?
for is any ships in the area.
Seems a
You
little
hear no
fishy to me.
ships within the area. You guys are a day away from your own, so you can't even hear your own ship. But there is a sand shark over there, 300 yards away, swimming around. He has just found a fish.
Hey, Nayana,
Yes.
Just inside that archway, just off to the left, it looks like this individual, green skin, muscle bound, may or may not have some type of seaweed or something growing on him, dreadlock like tentacles coming off his head, and a spear. Great big green eyes. Do you know what that might be?
And she'll think a moment. Does he look more fish-like or more amphibian or frog-like?
More
Or reptile.
amphibian and aquatic like.
Well, I guess based on that description, does she recognize what it might be?
Roll a nature check.
Nature check. Nature.
Meanwhile, Crayola is going to hold Chiron back so he doesn't
13?
just fucking mosey on in there.
Okay.
Yeah, please do.
Chiron's mystified right now.
He's standing guard with a great big spear.
Those muscles.
Also kind of narrow. Sounds like it might be I can never get this pronunciation right.
Make it slow. Best way.
Sahagwan?
Yep.
Yeah.
Go.
You just need
That's
to
a hog one.
take it nice and slow.
With horns on the top of their head?
Based on what I'd have to see it for myself.
Well, he's right there, just off to the left.
Can she roll a separate perception check for that?
Now that you've been guided, sure.
Okay. Dice hate me today.
Unfortunately, you
11?
not get a peek at him.
Just
He must have
once
ducked
we
back
bring
in
the
the shadow.
crew in, we need to anticipate conflict upon arrival.
Definitely. Is he the only one you saw?
For now, but I speculate there's more further in.
Well, one thing's for sure. We know who's not here. She looks incredibly annoyed. Back to the ship then.
All right. So, each of you has rations, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Si, senor.
Scratch off a ration because it took you a day to get here.
Get it. As soon as I
So,
find it. that is.
as Nyana and Valrath reasons to go back, Crayola and Chiron. So, are you sure you want to go back in there? From our vantage point, we have no idea what's in there.
Absolutely. Are you not intrigued by this potential of getting to see a new civilization that we've never been exposed to?
Honestly, I can't say that I have. But also,
dear.
if that civilization turns out to be hostile, we should have everywhere. I'm not gonna fault you for wanting to go in there. I do, however, want us all to be there, because dying is not on my top 3 list today.
Yes, I must say that dying is definitely not on my bingo card.
The hell's bingo?
Oh, it's a delightful game. I'll tell you about it some other time.
B23.
20.
That's right. That's right.
As Merrick and
Um,
Asher are playing dice on the deck.
Chiron's just sitting there kind of like
Probably thought it
just,
too.
he's just sitting here.
Yeah,
Chiron's just
yeah.
sitting here thinking. He's beside himself. He wants to
Yes.
go up so bad and he wants to investigate this, but he also cannot deny the logic in Creola's thinking of, okay, well, yeah, but you don't want to go up there by yourself because what if this thing tries to kill you, basically?
Squishy wizard.
Oh my dear God, I want to go and talk to he looks absolutely magnificent. Oh, well, does Chiron see this thing?
Nope.
Oh, he doesn't see it.
Because
Okay.
you're on the land
So,
side of it.
that's right.
Yeah,
okay,
like
so he's
we're seeing it from the back, I imagine.
Right.
He's looking at the opening. Okay, so do I see with the the 18 perception when I got there. Did
Yeah.
I see the anything like inscribed on the side, like from afar?
Not from
It
afar.
looked like they were okay.
Not a-
all I can see is just like the decorations and
Yeah,
everything
and you
going
can
up.
see
Okay.
the front side of it. I don't want to describe it too much because we have people who can't see what you guys are looking at, and I want you guys to
Okay.
describe it to them. Fair?
Okay.
Cool.
We'd have to describe it later, obviously.
Yep.
My dick, I've never seen such architecture like this before. I'm so intrigued. I want to go and take this in.
And Nana will pop back out of the water near to the shore where they're standing. Are you coming?
No, that was last night. Sorry.
In the jungle.
Well, yes, I did too. That's beside the point.
Something. What particular craftsmanship to the tip? The emphasis.
Valra starts making his way to the boat, not even going to participate in that dive.
Something this exciting.
Yeah, and she'll give them a hard look. Let's go. You're not, and she looks straight at Karen. You're not going in there without the rest of us.
But Nyana, I just want to go look. Very well.
Go.
Man, you two
And she
are
points
yelling
north,
really loudly
Or I
at
guess
each
to the
other.
south. She points south. Go.
All right.
Very well.
And then she'll turn and dive back into the water
Cool.
and follow Valrath.
Awesome. Well, everyone head south, or is Chiron breaking away?
No, Chiron's gonna listen to Nyana because she's basically mom right now.
I was
Understood.
saying, for the record, she did use her
Imagine
mom voice
listening
on
to
him.
Nyana, but not listening to Creel. I see where it lies.
Girlfriend versus mom. Yep. All right. So, I need you guys to scratch off a second ration for the day traveling back southward.
Will do.
Done.
During this time, Astrid's trying to catch fish off the side of the ship.
Okay. Your survival check,
She's
please.
just one. My survival check. Okay.
Yes, please.
She hooks one of those tuna.
Her rod
went
snaps. With a 16,
Damn.
you can catch some nice sized fish.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna try to cook fish tonight. Wish me luck.
All right. Your second survival check to cook the fish.
My dear,
You're not
let
here
me
yet.
cook the fish for you.
You're-
Ow.
You're
You're not here.
Nerf
That's
back.
right.
12. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, fish.
Astrid's fishing, we're drinking rum and playing liar's dice.
That's
You guys are doing your own thing.
Of course, they get into the ship stocks while the quartermaster's gone.
oh
He
shit.
doesn't know
Yeah.
won't hurt him.
I just realized Chiron does not have any rations.
So can we
Chiron
have-
goes hungry unless Creela's gonna share.
Oh shit!
I'll give one over.
Do you feed it to him?
With her tongue.
I'm annoyed that he.
Both days.
I'm annoyed you didn't. Oh my lord, Chiron truly is a fucking spoiled brat.
Yes, he
He's
is.
your spoiled brat.
All right.
Not
so
when he's like this.
you do have
Oh,
to
this
scratch
is
off a
great.
second day's ration, Creela, for the day back.
I have.
Okay.
So does Astrid have to roll a forgery kit check or a sleight of hand check for forging Valrath's handwriting in the logbook?
Oh,
Oh, the bottle just goes missing.
it just goes missing. They don't worry about forging it. It just goes away from inventory, and Valrath's going to find out later.
It
I mean,
Even
goes-
better.
it somehow an ink well falls across the pages and it kind of falls off the side of the ship.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did you
Oops, how
hear
clumsy.
that drop? Oh
Someone get it before it's ruined.
Oh, there it
Oh.
goes.
no. Oh no.
Yes, Chiron, you've got your hand up.
so I'll have a very funny thing I could do to retcon potentially Creella having to give me rations, or even having to use her own.
All right.
I don't have a fishing rod, but I have a stake. I have a wooden stake. Could I stab at the water and get fish out of the water with it?
I will give you the opportunity. Please roll your d20 You need a nat 20 on this.
I'm sorry. City boy
You do
trying
not
to
do
get
so,
this is
no.
great.
Can I
Which-
use my
that's-
inspiration?
Yes, you
Because this would
may.
be amazing.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Oh, son of a, that was worse.
Actually, you already used it, but yeah, that's okay. So as you lost your stick in the water, Briella, he tried.
Which that's a point. Nana will. She'll eat fish raw. She can
Yeah,
catch it. So
That's fine.
Oh god, dude, that would have been amazing if I had stabbed it in the water. But this is even better. This is even more comical.
Yep.
Valat just looks over. Nana just zips by, grabs a fish, bites it Gollum style, and keeps swimming.
All right.
I also have to teach you. I have to teach you how to fish, huh?
Hey, I've got 8. I could try again. I've got
You have
more
8
steaks.
sticks on you.
Yes.
What the fuck do we have 8 sticks on you, but no rations?
Which, if Valrat did look over her, she just look at him like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want some half-eaten fish?"
Hey,
Oh
offered
no,
out.
I'm good, thank you. And he'll chew.
Can
his
I
jerky.
try? Can I try with
You
all my
lost.
steaks?
Sure.
Okay, so that was 8. Let's see. 1. Close.
Keep
2.
going.
Oh,
Got
yeah,
one.
that one!
Oh,
Get fucked! I got a fish! Hell yeah, with a steak! So stab that bastard! Alright, I gotta get one more because I gotta get one for both of us. Okay, alright, so I have 6. Right now.
Looks at, sort of just looking at Chiron, spend probably like 10, 20 minutes fishing with sticks, sharpened sticks.
Okay,
And a broken clock is right twice a day.
3,
You know,
2,
I knew a
1.
man who did spearfishing.
Well, shit. Okay.
well, you got
I
one
got
fish.
one
You gotta
fish.
cut it. Who gets the head? Who gets the tail?
Yep.
Well, Chiron, never mind.
Wow. Howard got the tail already.
No, I was gonna say Chiron got the head, but anyway.
Mhm.
Karen, you know, I knew a man who once spearfished. You know the fancy thing that he discovered? If you tie the sticks to your arm with a long piece of rope, you don't lose them after you've thrown them.
I can just see Chiron out there stabbing the fucking water.
Yep. All right.
Oh well.
So after 2 days of scouting, you guys return to
So I
your
only-
ship.
I only need 1 day of rations from Criella. I was able to at least get a fish for myself.
Very good.
And cook it
Add
and
one
all that
ration
shit.
back to yourself, Criella.
Yeah, I just feel like they start hearing a splash, and then as Nana's just kind of climbing up the side of the ship.
No, I was like, what the hell is he doing?
And Valrat will get it back up on the boat.
Show up, Merrick's like 4-4.
And 30 years ago, we set out on this voyage. Oh wait, I'm wrong.
You would have been
Yeah.
4.
Hopefully they don't run into a vampire anytime soon.
All right. So your crew has returned. Eric, what would the captain do?
What did we learn? Anything useful?
That's
I
the
think
we
first
learned
reading you
place-
get, Niana. Did we learn anything useful? Not hello, darling. Did we learn
Nah,
anything
I
useful?
missed you.
Yeah,
As
I mean,
Valrat walks up and
Hey!
kisses Astrid.
Mission first.
yeah, she's just casually sitting on the railing, wringing her hair out.
Smell of the salt water
Mm.
grossness that is. Yeah. You smell of rotten seaweed. I love you, but go take a shower.
And Anna kind of tilts her head over at Astrid and casts, what is it, shape water. Spritz her with seawater.
She looks, she just kind of looks drenched now. Her hair is like flat and everything.
Not
And
as
she just
friends.
looks at Nyana. She looks at Nyana and just sticks her tongue out of her
You-
mouth and at her.
You get used to the smell of it, actually.
She raises her eyebrow at Nyana and like, and you're
shrugs.
just going to do that to me?
He has skills you don't.
That's true. He does have the forked tongue.
I rest my case.
Chicka wow wow.
Now then. Well, bad news and not sure news. Bad news is our friend has moved on. No ships. Interesting news. There is an entrance there. Looks like some sort of temple. Or some kind of structure.
Could you tell who?
Not from that distance, although Dara said he saw a... Screw up the pronunciation again.
Sahagwin.
Sahagwan,
You
yeah.
called it a Sahagwin, but
Mhm.
it was a green warrior-looking individual, loincloth, spear, some type of seaweed growth on his arms and shoulders, scales,
To be entirely fair,
dreadlock-looking things coming out of his head, plus horns.
there's multiple that meet that description.
Was it seaweed or coral?
Green growth?
Hard, like what you would see like a
I
plant,
didn't
or was
touch
it?
it. We had from afar.
Okay,
How
but
good
was
is
it
Valrath
standing
at
up on
drawing?
its own?
Not very good.
Is it was this growth standing up on its own, or was it like a plant, like seaweed
It
out of
looked
water?
like it was standing up on its own.
Did it have a tail? Did it have with feet and fingers?
Clawed feet, no tail, and I didn't see any webs, but I did see scales.
Any
Okay.
fins?
The
Horns or
question is,
spikes?
do we want to go and
Spikes?
explore it?
Okay,
That
so
doesn't
it's
sound like a Sahagwin I've ever seen.
big eyes, small eyes.
Big green eye.
How big?
I think he
And
said it
she's
looked
asking you
amphibian-like,
to
yeah?
gesture. She's asking you to gesture.
Like that big around.
Like a frog?
I can see a resemblance to a frog,
My word, what a magnificent
but I
sounding
didn't
creature.
see any warts or anything on it,
Oh, frogs don't always have warts, but
or spots, or
GM, to kind of figure out what this is. She says Sahagwin, right?
Mhm.
But what would Astrid think this could potentially be? What would I roll for that?
Nature check with disadvantage.
I mean, since we know that there's no other ships there, we could just move our ship up to the place and then, like, look.
Well, with the additional info, can she roll another history or nature check?
As far as the description of the character, sure.
Mm-hmm.
You can roll another nature check.
15?
Yeah, sounds like a
She still,
Sahagwin.
she still thinks it's a Hogwin.
Yeah.
But even though Akmenos has moved on, obviously he was here.
It might still be
Very much
of
so.
benefit to have a look, see if there's anything there that can give us an edge.
I would very
What
much
about
like
those-
an opportunity to explore.
What about those scrolls of scrying? Are we willing to take the risk on that?
Do we really want to use the scrying scroll now? I mean, then again, when not?
Astrid changed forms. What?
Astrid has indeed changed form. Astrid is younger, it seems, more youthful. But do we want to use the scroll of scrying now?
We
Well,
have
we got-
perhaps-
two.
I believe we have two, don't we?
I believe we bought two.
I'd say it's definitely worth exploring in there because we need to know. It'd be helpful to know why he was here. Why stop here?
Oh yes, please, let us go explore.
All right, calm down. We know where you want to go. Hmm.
At that, Merrick will scoot Nyana up off the railing. Let's get you dried off now.
And he gets a thwack on the leg with her tail for not greeting her first.
I deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
It appears Astrid has returned to form.
She's returned to her normal form.
Shimmer all around her. Ta-da!
She's a vampire. Kill her. Wait.
Yeah, you can't. Chiron used all his stakes.
Well, then I guess if everybody's agreed that we'll at least check this place out. It's what, a half-day sail up the coast? Full-day walk, half-day sail.
Oh, yay. I'm quite excited.
There were definitely no ships in the area, so we could sail up there fairly safely. Just follow the coast.
Image is in Discord.
Oh, Jesus, help me.
Is that
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
actually legitimately good. Like,
It
legitimately,
is.
that's well done, sir. You
You're
get
missing the
inspiration if you didn't have it,
muscles.
or you can pass inspiration to someone else.
I'll pass it to whoever needs.
All right? So Chiron can get inspiration. You're good.
Yay. Chiron already has inspiration.
Man, we didn't know that Velrath was so good at drawing.
Yeah, you know
That's
what?
the best stick figure I've ever seen.
We are going to actually share that in the art channel of Discord.
I mean,
Pressure's on, Valrath.
Velrath, when are you gonna make your next masterpiece?
Now, here's the
You
fun
know.
part, guys. I'm going to, because this was so well done, like legitimately, this is very
yeah.
well done. We are going to go ahead, and for those who did not see it, we are going to show you exactly what he saw, because this is worth it to just go ahead and do this reveal now instead of later. Cool? So,
Yeah.
Valrath put in the effort. There you go. Legitimately, really well done.
Yeah.
So,
That's actually a really good stick rendering.
I
It
know,
is,
right?
Yeah,
like,
Got
but
big
also you forgot the
eyes.
muscles.
very well done, Valrath.
They're like this big.
Yep. Great.
I got Aquaman vibes from the dude.
Yep.
Well, and it's interesting to see a sea creature. If this is the supposed Mummy Lord temple he was visiting, but to see a sea creature guarding it?
Flooded
Odd.
temple?
Possibly.
With his pursuit to the heart of the sea.
Mummy Lord with this kind of. Okay, so this is just for Astrid and Astrid alone. She's trying to put together puzzle pieces and stuff like that of where they are headed. Being the. Could this. Let's see. Brain is going faster than mouth. Okay, so would this be the location of MKL himself or close to? And would this be a religion check for that?
Roll a religion check, but you've already established that you have no more information. So, no.
Okay, it's more of just adding information to her own brain. So with a 14,
Hey, no idea.
okay, that's right.
Well, this is just based on what we could see. We didn't want to go in without the entire crew, so we might get some more information once we get closer to it.
But do we want to spend valuable time actually going in there? Like, Menos is not there. Yes, there could possibly be treasures inside, but do we?
It's not the treasures; it's the why. Why was he here?
Information.
I struggle to think why that would help us.
If we know why he was here, if it was something that could benefit him, we could find a way to prevent him from using it. Otherwise, we're
Knowledge
just
is
sailing
power.
in as blind. Otherwise, we're just sailing in as blind as we are now.
And knowledge is power.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I mean, if that's what everyone wants, I won't stand against you all. Let's go kick some overgrown frogs.
And let's not assume that he's going to be hostile. Just because he looks as such doesn't mean he is.
I've learned a thing or two by being a sailor for quite a while. It's that 9 out of 10 times, most things from the sea are going to be hostile.
Valras, I think we might need to stay back until we figure out how hostile these things are.
Maybe Nyana, as one of the sea folk, could go up to the creature and have a better chance of communicating with it.
I can communicate with it, but if it is that, we don't tend to get along.
So you yourself are saying that we should probably just kill on sight.
I can try to charm it.
Hey God, are we barbarians here? We should at least attempt to make communication.
But if it is out to kill us, it can alert its friends instead of us just.
I really hope this thing has deep speech so Chiron can use his new ability. I doubt it, but it'd be fun.
First things first.
Let's get up there.
We're wasting daylight. Let's weigh anchor, raise a sail.
Very well.
I agree.
Our thing goes about doing so. Cool. As you guys sail northwards, are you going to the cove? Captain Merrick.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
It takes you guys a day to get there. You have supplies on board. No more need to eat rations from your inventory.
Or stab at
replenish the ones that I ate.
Mistakes.
Valrath, as a question for the quartermaster, what does he do when the inventory log is gone?
Re-inventories the entire hull.
Okay. How good is his memory as to what was here beforehand?
What would I roll for that?
History?
Not very good.
Not very good with a 5. So
Could
they
Chiron
got
help
away
with
it.
Okay. I was gonna say, could Chiron help with that? Because I think
Damn,
Chiron
should
had
have
like a
drank
plus-
more.
No, the question is, would Chiron want to?
Would Chiron know to?
For the sake of the rest of the crew, he'd be willing to help Valrath for the sake of the rest of the crew if he knows to.
Okay. Well, Valrath didn't ask for help, so no, that would be meta. So, unfortunately for Valrath, he is
Oh.
painfully oblivious to the fact that the crew indulged in his absence.
It all came from a combination of Valrath's, well, Astrid, Valrath's, like 1 or 2 ration, just to kind of cover it a little bit better.
Seems a little light on the right-hand side over here. I thought there was more.
No, you had one the other night, remember?
Well, after a day of travel, is there anything you want to do before arriving at the cove?
I don't know if,
Before spending 24 hours, I would like to refresh aid on
good.
those that had it.
Same.
Okay,
Cool.
I was about to ask that because it'd been 24 hours. That would have faded. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Thank you.
You refresh it in the morning after having gotten your long rest once again.
Yep. And I get everybody else with aid as well.
Very good.
Okay.
All right. Well, on the second day, after having left the area, you guys arrive by ship. As you do so, the massive structure is at the edge of the cliffs, and steps come all the way out to the edge of the water.
And I will say, Nana would have made sure that the ballistas are unstowed and loaded.
Okay.
Hmm.
As the ship
Learning lessons.
arrives, you're
Valorant
going to
must be
see
proud.
the figure that you guys had already noted comes out and stands at the edge of the arch. Sees the ship and is going to, from where you're at, you can see that he speaks into the arch. And a second figure will emerge. The lithe woman with long hair comes out of the arch and halfway down the steps to the edge of the water. She waves at your ship.
Does this look like a temple to Astrid? Because this is the first time she's seeing any of it.
It could be a temple. Very vague as to what this is. So, you guys are aboard your ship. Your ballistas are unstowed. They are loaded. They are ready to shoot. And this woman is waving at you. What would you like to do?
Oh, it's a hostile action. Fire the ballista.
Chiron's gonna say, "See, look, they are trying to be friendly. Let us go and see what they want."
Oh, we lost it.
Was it something I said?
I was like,
He'll probably be back here in just having internet problem.
So with that being said, who would go first? Because Astrid has already stated that she would hold back just because of the general knowledge of the religion of the area.
well, yeah, I know they are still in shoes, so Nana would probably be the one to step up and greet her from
Yep.
the deck, from the railing.
How far away are we?
Based off of the sounding, you guys can get to within about 100 feet of the edge here.
The stone steps.
Yep. So you'd have to get in the dinghy in order to get close enough to really have a conversation.
Fair.
Those who are able to swim should probably go on. We can send 4 over with our with the steeds.
I do have my steed ready.
I would love an
And then
opportunity
ride
to.
So, are we in accord that everyone except Astrid and Valrath should head over? Because if they are a dedicated follower of MKL, they probably don't like you.
Well, and our ship does. I'm assuming our ship does have longboats and dinghies, or at
Yes.
least one or two.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Merrick's gonna get in the dinghy.
yeah, and she'll take the front while Merrick rows. Mainly for aesthetic purposes, just in case this woman
Yep.
adheres to the shoeish.
Or Shuish?
Shoeish.
Suez Canal.
So, I thought I sent a message. Internet is down over there. Should come back shortly.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
Oh.
are
Yeah,
as soon
what
as
is
the-
going on.
As soon as the dinghy hits the steps, but she won't step out immediately. She'll greet the woman from the dinghy.
As the dinghy comes close, she's going to come all the way down to the last step of the water.
And
All
can I
the way
insight
down.
check her demeanor, her facial expressions before she talks?
She's
she says anything?
serene and almost like a hostess. She's
And the,
ready to speak as you guys approach.
Hmm.
Welcome. Please come ashore.
And where ashore are we exactly?
She tilts her head to the side and then pauses, taking a step back. Do you not know where you are?
This building is unknown to me.
Truly.
Although at this distance, if she's able to now see the entrance, is there any symbols or anything she recognizes?
Very aquatic. There's symbols of all sorts of sea creatures and land creatures all over the archway here.
Yeah, my great perception too.
You do not know where you are. Then
We
fate
have
has
been
brought you here.
We have been traveling for quite a few days.
Welcome to the Tidal Concordance. I am Seraphe, the voice of memory.
Tidal concordance?
The Tyler Concordance. What role would that be to learn what that is?
You already have established you don't know. So,
I never rolled.
oh, you never rolled? Okay, you can roll a history check then. If you did,
I have never rolled before. Well, let's see now that I have a name.
With a 20.
Nope, with a 7.
Astrid, you would have heard a little bit as far as the name as a legend from long ago, but the details will elude you. Criella does not know. Liana,
It seems very out of character for Chiron not to know about something like this.
you can roll another history check now that I've given you the name. Valrath does not know with the 3. Chiron,
Come on, dice.
That's
Come on,
twice
dice.
now
Come
the
on, don't be a
principal on the
dick.
technical.
with the 17, you may have heard the name, but the details will have eluded you. I'm sorry, guys.
I want to use my inspiration on that, can I?
Sure. I'll let you do that. That's fine.
Actually, that's a point. I think I might do the same.
Cool. Sure. Diana's inspiration. Very good.
15?
No. You've heard the name, but that's it.
I'm gonna use mine and give it a shot.
Sure. Merrick's inspiration. Very good.
Was that answer towards me or somebody else?
Jesus.
Chiron's heard the name. Diana's heard the name. You guys have heard the
Merrick-
name, the title concordance,
Yep.
but it's like saying, I've heard of the Odyssey, but I've never read it,
Even with a 22?
even with the 22.
It's like they've heard it
Damn.
mentioned.
Heard
Okay.
it mentioned, but don't know the details. Oh.
Gotcha.
Merrick,
And that's-
Merrick
like-
already forgot.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh.
At the same time, I'm not sorry. I feel bad for your dice rolls, but at the same time, you guys are in for a treat here. I hope you
So,
enjoy.
to circumvent the dice rolls, Kriella is going to be like, could you tell me everything about this place in explicit
There
detail?
we go. Let the
Oh, yeah.
GM do
There we go.
exposition. Yeah.
Us trying to be like, do we know beforehand? Would we have a person here we could literally ask? I love it.
If
What
they-
is the title concordance?
Please tell us.
Astrid, no, it does not have anything to do with trade.
This is why I'm asking, because it would be just more of for her father's information
understand.
and family.
I understand.
Hmm.
So, I got a ton of notes there. All right. Fate has brought you here. The seas have drawn you here. You to be tested if fate has brought you here. Do you wish to undergo the trials?
Come this far, why not?
What's at the end?
A gift. A blessing. A blessing of Aelion and Nale. I will put
Wait.
those names in chat.
These trials, Are they lethal, or do they more just test us, but they won't kill us?
If you fail, die. If you
That's what-
succeed, you will live. But Aelion and Nole's story lies within the title concordance. Would you have me tell you the story before you enter, so that it may guide you?
I think we'd all love to hear it.
I agree.
Now,
we have some popcorn
as
as
a
well.
point of order, Astrid's been rolling, and she said she was still on the ship.
I'm by
We
the
weren't
ship.
on the ship,
We're
we were
not.
on our
We're on
seats.
seats.
Oh, you're on these seats. Okay.
Yeah.
Just confirming. Because I heard
There's not
that
enough
Astrid was-
room in that dinghy.
Understood. Very good. I heard that you were staying with the ship with the ballista. My mistake. Okay. It was wrong.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah,
Wow.
Eric was wrong. All right. It does happen on occasion. My wife will acknowledge. All right. Well, she's going to gesture to the other figure who's going to stand off to the side with his spear. He's ready, but he's not threatening at the moment. He's just observing you guys. She begins to tell a story. And as she does so, she's going to speak with her hands a lot. In an age when the shoreline was a boundary feared and sacred, there lived a wanderer named Aelion, a land-born sailor who chased horizons others dared not chart. Believed the sea was not a void, but a voice unanswered. Beneath those waves dwelled Nale, a merfolk of the eastern currents, in the land that is now known as Ivrix, whose people sang to shape tides and memory. Had long been warned of the landwalkers, creatures of noise, breath, and forgetting. Their meeting, not fate, but defiance. A storm shattered Aelion's vessel, dragging him into the depths where breath had no meaning. It was Nole who found him, suspended between life and silence. She saved him, though it broke her people's oldest law. What belongs to air must return to it. In secret, she taught him stillness. In desperation, taught her laughter. They could not remain unchanged. Aelion accepted the ocean's claim, enduring rituals that burned his lungs and reshaped his body. Nale, in turn, walked the shore, each step a wound as her fin split into unfamiliar form. Their worlds rejected them. The sea whispered betrayal. The land called it madness. Yet, neither turned away, for they had seen something greater than belonging. They had seen each other. It was in the place now called the Concordance. They proved their truth, not through battle, but through sacrifice, transformation, and unity. Here, their voices merged into something new. Not human, not merfolk. From that union came the first song, and with it, the sirens. Not creatures of lure or doom, but of bridge and becoming. Their descendants have forgotten. They have forgotten that love is not the joining of like, but the courage to remake oneself or another. We have come to the concordance. By fate's will, will you undergo the trial?
What do these trials consist of?
The story of Alien and Nole.
I'm intrigued, but I can't speak for the rest of the party here.
Merrick looks at everybody else, trying to gauge their reaction.
You'll just see Astrid with her eyebrow raised because what little she knows of what Nyana has told her, which she has not told to anybody else, not even Valrath, and their meeting, she just looks at both of them and says, whatever your decision is, it is not mine to make.
Yeah, Nana looks very confused and uncomfortable in that moment.
Should we inquire about our friend that we are looking for?
No.
Your friend?
No.
Had a friend
Okay, no.
and came here searching for them.
Chiron would have said this, whispering this to,
She
more
has
like whispering this to...
exceptional hearing as a seal.
They came here looking for the...
That we can.
You came looking for a friend, is what she's asking.
Okay, that's not what I heard. Just clarification.
I am not the one to speak for this group.
Well, Nana will recognize that she's a sea elf, right?
Yes.
Which means, I don't know, has she already clocked what Nana is?
Yes.
I figured as much. It's a very interesting tale. Very different from what I was taught.
So this
She
is a true
simply
story.
nods at that. She's acknowledging that it is very different than what you were likely taught.
And with absolute curiosity and without, she has regard for the hierarchy, but she would just look at Nyana and be like, how different is the story? She's not asking particular. She's asking just in general, how different is it? Because she knows this is delicate.
We were taught that we were basically born of Anwa. That Anwa gave us the ability to change our form. And that our powers come from Tulkor. Never heard this tale. Yeah, she is very confused. But not altogether surprised, though. Considering what she's been finding out these past few weeks. How long ago in your tale did this happen?
Aelion and Nole lived when the Sky Island floated above the sea. Long ago, they sailed, came here. Ancients.
And you said this Naule was a merfolk of a land known as Ivrix?
Yes.
Yeah, and she's remembering what Alma showed her.
And what do
It's
I
like
have to roll here?
look at the rest of the group and be like, same as the one Anwa showed me in the temple. Which means we're not of the same kind of siren. But She kind of looks over at Merrick. What do you think? In regards to doing the trial. At this point, she's feeling compelled to, and that's obvious. She's not trying to hide it.
A test of one's capabilities with potential benefits at the end is nothing to scoff at.
I think it's worth a shot.
Astrid would look at Valrath and then Nyana and Merrick in particular, but then the rest of the group, and I think it would benefit us in the long run. And finishes looking at Nyana and Merrick.
Is this a individual trial or as a collective?
Good question.
Seraphe will speak once again. It is to be done together. You cannot pass the trials of the Concordance alone. To do so would be to fail. Concordance is a trial of unity. Told ya.
And just goes deadpan stare there for a moment. Well, it sounds to me like we're all in agreement. Are there any dissent?
You will hear no dissent from me.
I mean, I'm fairly
Yeah.
outvoted, but go on.
Should look at Valrath.
What's the likelihood that what you were taught growing up is only one side of the same coin?
Considering what I've learned the past few weeks alone, and the past 5 years altogether, I'd say very likely.
There's always two sides to every story. The truth is
Yes,
in the middle.
indeed.
A horse of a different color is still a mode of transportation.
Shall we agree
She
to
looks
start
at-
this trial?
Well, before we do,
She looks at her horse and she's just like,
I would say I like that color. But she'll look at Seraphe and in regards to a friend of ours that my compatriot mentioned. Have you had a visit from any other tieflings of recent?
A tiefling came, yes. Nearly a month ago. 3 weeks.
And did he attempt the trial?
And his compatriots did. And they surpassed it. And gained the blessing of Alien and Millet.
And I don't suppose you would tell us beforehand exactly what this blessing entails.
He smiles kindly, but shakes her head. No.
I thought not. 3 weeks ago, you said?
She nods. Yes. He left on a magnificent vessel. Only a few, though, undertook the trials. Most of the crew remained aboard his ship and threatened the face of the Concordance with magics and ballista. Mangonel. It was a beautiful ship. And he entreated us to allow him access with his consort.
Astrid looks briefly at Ithana.
Yeah.
How many were part of his consorts?
He took a party of 8 into the Concordance.
And how many
Himself?
returned?
3 women and 5 men.
Any particularly stand out to you?
One is unique, and everyone stands out.
How many returned with the man?
Only 7 emerged from the Concordance. 1 was proven unacceptable.
I think that clinches it. If he succeeded, so must we.
And
Rest
wouldn't
assured,
you
we
know
won't be as hostile.
Wouldn't you know it, 7 seems to be our lucky number.
Hmm.
May I ask, who did not come back?
The
You said
unremembered.
each. But each are unique.
The unremembered did not return. His name is to be forgotten. But a man, approximately his size, pointing at Chiron, but more slender, wearing a mask of crimson, small teeth at his hips, many vials of poison, the scar over his right eye did not emerge.
Does this pique Chiron's curiosity at all when you describe this guy?
Yeah, let's see if
He sounds like
Deshanana
Poison Master
recognizes-
and Rogue, but as far as the specifics, you've never seen this guy.
Okay.
And for the
Just
record,
what?
he's not notable enough for legend lore. He's not notable enough for anything. This was a crewman of Ekmenos that died
tools of
in
the trade.
trial.
He's a forgettable
Okay.
NPC.
Forgettable NPC in this case.
Yeah.
He
So
is
she
Forgettable
recognized-
NPC that look cool as hell.
Yeah, she'd recognize the tools of the trade, I
Yeah.
guess.
she's acknowledging his appearance, but is
Mhm.
not referencing his name because she calls him the Unremembered.
All right. Well,
You refer
And
to
for the
all who
record-
don't complete as such.
Yes.
Noted.
and she asked herself out loud, why would Anwa show me something 3 weeks past?
Well, it wasn't 3 weeks.
Well, yeah, it was.
It was 2 weeks ago prior to your week of journey. So it has been 3 weeks. It was live when Anwa showed it.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. It
Where's
just
that
took
far
you 3
behind?
weeks to get here. So, I've
Hmm,
tracked the
okay.
time.
Good, because I haven't been able to.
I do my
Um,
best.
Well,
You guys literally nailed it on what I expected. So you guys are doing really well staying on schedule. All right.
well, let's do it.
She will go ahead, and before you proceed, she will say the following. Before you enter, be sure you have all your preparations. This will be a dreadful challenge, for fate has brought you here. Should you enter unprepared, you will fail. But once you are ready, step forward and become part of the story. Remain as you are, untouched and unremembered.
Are there any elements that we need to be aware of in this trial?
She shakes her head. I cannot tell you.
We have to go in blind.
Will we need to be able to breathe underwater?
I cannot tell you.
Oh shit. Alright.
Hopefully
think
you
we-
all grab those breathe underwater potions.
Chiron's gonna need a moment. Is Chiron able to prepare his spells without a long rest, or do I have to have a long rest to do that?
You just had one,
We
so
do.
if you want to rearrange things, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, let me go through my spells real quick.
Because technically, you haven't officially prepared your spells for the day, and so you can do so now. We will allow that.
Okay. Ooh, I got Witch Bolt? No shit.
Yes, you used it religiously.
Yep, you use it quite often.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong character. My bad.
Yeah,
Anyone
well,
want to run back to the ship real quick and pick up 4 of those Water breathing potions.
I can do it. Astrid turns, believe it or not, her name is Siren. Around to the ship and goes back to the ship and grabs the water breathing.
Cool.
And if Nana hears her Astrid call her that, she'll just kind of side eye her. Really?
It was named before I even met you.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even know that you guys were even real.
And she actually looks at Seraphe and while Chiron's doing his thing and flipping through his wizard grimoire, trying to and she'll ask Seraphe, "What have you heard about Americana Blackwater?"
Nothing.
She's generally curious.
Who are they?
Who indeed? She'll kind of side eye Merrick.
Merrick fighting his freaking ego again.
All right. So it takes 5-10 minutes for you to go back to the ship and collect the potions, get back on your horse, and come back. Not a big deal. So you grabbed the potions of underwater breathing. Yes.
Yes,
And
I've grabbed those.
Those less than
Four
an
hours.
hour?
Yes.
Okay.
And there was 4 of them, correct?
Yes. Because you guys were relying on the fact that you guys have people who can breathe underwater, or some of them.
Yeah, because Chiron can cast water breathing.
So I counted for Ithana, Valrath, Astrid, and Merrick.
Yep.
Well, and Valrath can breathe underwater with the mariners, right?
Yes.
Or is it just
No,
Yeah,
with
see, it isn't-
the cap of water breathing.
But you
Oh,
guys
he has
have,
a cap.
Okay.
Yeah, but you guys have 4
Okay.
potions.
Well, we got one
Gotcha.
extra just in case.
Okay, so I will
Sounds
add
good.
one of those to my personal inventory.
Cool.
And I guess give Astrid the extra, or she's already got them anyway, so she just keeps one of the extra ones.
If y'all are okay with that.
For emergencies, break glass. If you're drowning.
If you're drowning, drink water.
That is kind of ironic. It's like, if you're drowning, drink this liquid.
Yep.
What?
Cool.
We need to do
Okay,
anything
have
else to prepare?
All right.
Yeah, I think we're just waiting on the wizard.
Wizard, are you ready?
I'm getting there. Yeah, I don't think there's too much else I can do here. Let me see if that shows up in my spell book now. So I got that. Let's see. Alright, so I got that. Ah, fuck me. Alright, let's go.
So,
That's Crayola's job.
How'd I go?
we are going to get you guys just inside here, and I hope I did this right. We're testing some new technology, and so we're going to go ahead and test it today. And we're not going to get deep in here, but because it's already close to time, we'll let you guys see the inside of the title. As you guys enter, pass through an archway, and a portal behind you closes. Before you, there's a small engraving on the wall.
Hmm. Well, I don't know.
What language is the engraving in?
The engraving is in common.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
He came from the wind and soil, she from the tide and depths. Neither could breathe the other's truth.
There are some doors that both head to the west.
Well, it's air and water.
Okay. Yeah.
Do we
There's a
want
door.
to? Yeah, there's a door to the west. Both sides. They both go to the west. I don't know if they connect.
Yeah, there's a door down here and then a door right here. And then the
Should
door
we
behind that we came in.
3 on the top, 4 on the bottom?
Do we really want to split our efforts as such? Or...
No.
I
mean-
want rec-
No, we should.
If they don't go the same place, we double back, meet up, and then go one of them.
She said this trial was about unity.
Yes.
And working together.
It's something that we are going to have to learn if we plan to survive. Not something that we've been very strong at, so. But I believe we
Nana
can do it if we try.
Nana already looks very unsettled by all this.
I think if we work together, all of us together are strong enough, powerful enough. But we must work together. We can't be all over the place. We have to have strategy in approaching this. Although, it's going to be impossible to know what strategy to employ. We don't know what we're facing.
And Nana does take a sweep of the walls. Does she notice anything? Are they just smooth marble or?
There are designs of dragons all over the walls here.
Would
What kind?
Charon recognize these dragons?
There are a variety of them. There's easily 200 different types of dragons carved into the walls here. Some of them aquatic, some of them earth-based, some of them air-based, some metallics, some gemstones. It's a large number of dragons. You'll recognize some of them. You could probably even, based off of your history, Chiron, you could probably quote off the abilities of some of these dragons.
Well, noting that,
Okay.
she'll actually look over at Merrick.
Are you able to send me what those abilities are?
Oh, just pick some dragons. Have fun with it. Because there's so many, I'm not going to give you what's coming. It's just so many different types of dragons. Fire breathing, lightning, swimming, flying, tail attacks, claws, bites, breathing acid, whatever. All sorts of different types of dragons. Too many
Right,
to
so
what-
isolate.
Niana looks at Merrick and he goes, I only speak it. I'm a snake, not a dragon.
I know, but it's indicative, isn't it? Could be useful. So which door?
Well, first, I think it's important that we understand what we are looking at here. The dragons that we are seeing on the walls here. How many different types of dragons did you say, or are there just a bunch of different types?
It's hundreds of them.
Okay. I don't know if these dragons are meant for just decorational purposes, or if they're meant to give us some clue as to what we are facing. Although they're all over the place here. Just about every single type of dragon is represented here. We've got, I mean, there's lightning, fire, there's poison, there's acid, there's some necrotic.
She'll step up and just kind of investigate that door, take a close look at it.
On the door, there is a beautiful mermaid. Full-on topless, no shell bra, hair blowing in the water. It is a almost charming and seductive engraving. It's hard to pull your
Now-
eyes away from the eyes of the figure. It's not magical, but damn, this artist was good.
What
Now-
about this door?
That's what I say. Are the walls thin enough where they could call to each other through? Well, there's
You'll be able to hear yourselves backwards through the room behind you. Because
okay.
it's
So it's
stone
gonna
walls.
echo-
Resonance.
echo.
Yeah. Astrid, the guy on this door is an Adonis. He is gorgeous. His muscles are rippling in the sun, his hair blowing in the breeze. He carries with him an amazing spear. He stands proud atop a mountain. And you're having a hard time looking at him until Valrath comes next to you, and you look at him and you're like, maybe you could work out.
She will, the one thing that she will particularly try to figure out and is the race of this quote unquote Adonis, because the other one's a mermaid, a sea folk.
This figure is human or human adjacent.
And Nana will call out. Looks like we've got Naule on this door. I'm assuming we probably have alien on the other.
For sure. He
Okay.
is of the land.
So
He's not
do we,
human,
did-
but human adjacent.
They
So do
did
we
mention this
go-
one bro. They had to breathe each other.
so do we
I'm
go?
human.
I'm human adjacent. That doesn't say much.
And neither could breathe the other's truth.
Soma.
You're overthinking it.
And for the record, the doors only have child locks on them for now, because I don't want you guys to get into the encounter today.
No.
Don't
So-
need to figure out a riddle to open the doors.
No.
Men to the
this-
men, women to the women.
That's up to y'all.
What was unclear? What was unclear about the fact they shouldn't separate?
For the record, she never said that.
Well, it's just she said that
It
the
was a
key
test
is
of
unity.
unity, correct?
Test of unity.
So unity could be agreement of any form, staying together, separating, that sort of thing. So
What I'm going to do is I'm going to let y'all debate this all week long. And we will come back next week for the next episode of the Toivoan Sea Dogs as you guys discuss this. Cool? You guys want to write down the inscription? We will go ahead and let you guys have that. Cool? Do that real quick. Go.
thanks,
Cole. Chat
thanks,
for you.
Kyra.
Here you go. So, that's where we're going to end for today. And we'll come back next week to undergo the title concordance and see what they mean by a test of unity. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be GM. There's hundreds of amazing GMs out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. Know someone who wants to play my games? I'd love to talk about getting them on the waitlist, get them involved. Wonderful day. We'll be back this evening for the Raiders of Forgotten Lands as they go through a door that they suspect guards against fungus.